Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me anywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ooh, oh, come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ooh, oh.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's all you know. The fact you knew that much.
Hanky panky. I just know he says hanky panky. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Barbenheimer time. I am Sammy, becomer of Destroyer of Worlds. And joining me on the other side, we have...
Tommy, hi.
It's Tommy, everybody. What are you saying to me in my song? I'm doing musical intros to McGrew's reviews. I did a Paramore song last time.
That's
or something like, with another theme song.
It's becoming your thing.
It's becoming my thing.
But no, I want to admit something here in front of everyone here today.
Admit something? Yeah. These are your confessions.
I knew every word of that song as well because Aqua Barbie Girl was like maybe the 4th CD I ever bought. The single, not the album.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Did I buy the album? I think it was just the single. It was at Walmart where Walmart sold CD singles. And I did. It was the first guilty pleasure. I will never tell anybody I own this thing that I bought.
Well, here's the thing.
Such a catchy song.
Oh, the reason why I know that is, let me see. Let me make sure it was Yeah, it was. My brain is working. Unironically, one of the best not soundtracks, but CDs you could buy, even if you're looking at it right now. The reason why I knew it was because it was on Now One.
The original
Barbie Girls, and this is the last song of Now That's What I Call Music. Not even one, just Now That's What I Call Music.
Man, it reminds me of Sean Lewis's party back in the 6th grade.
Sean Lewis's party.
It does.
I think we got this on. We got this randomly at Target, I believe.
Okay.
Also, Bonezino, hey boy.
Oh,
boys,
shit.
Thank you. Okay, I'm about to say that sounded a little southern, like too southern for my taste. Boys, there you go. That's more appropriate. But like The Way by Fastball, Flagpole Sitta by Harvey Danger. I Will Buy You a New Life, Zoot Suit Riot.
Oh, wow.
If you could only see
so
the way.
97?
95, I think.
No.
96?
Barbie Girl came out like 90.
Casey and JoJo. Oh, man. That's on that track. Bop.
That's
Fly Away. This is 96.
Buy that right now.
Dude, this soundtrack
right now, we'll buy
fucking
this.
bops, dude. It fucking bops. 98. I was right. So it had,
You were not right.
Wait.
I was right.
Is this the British one? No, this is the US.
Is it?
Yeah, it had Janet Jackson. As Long as You Love Me by Backstreet Boys.
Tonic. Holy shit, I forgot Tonic existed.
Say You'll Be There by Spice Girls.
Yo,
Look at this.
Radiohead, Karma Police.
I don't even know who Imagine is. Brian McKnight's in that piece.
Cherry Poppin' Daddy.
Karma Police from Radiohead.
Lenny Kravitz,
Sex
Fly Away.
and Candy. Marcy, I smell sex and candy.
The Spotify and Apple Music have this album on there.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could recreate it.
You have to, right?
I'm sure you could just recreate it.
I don't want to do that.
God, just Google. Someone's already done it.
So
Dude,
I'm sure
somebody has put on a playlist all of the Guitar Hero songs.
Well, they've definitely done all the nows.
Exactly. So they've definitely done all the nows. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Barbenheimer time is now. Here's the... Yay!
It's a bonus to Barbenheimer. It's a bonus movie that may or may not be my favorite movie of the year.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, folks.
One of these movies might be Tommy's favorite movie of the year.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I really want to see They Cloned Tyrone. I just ran out of time.
Sure you did.
Because I had to clean the house. I have to get the 9th anniversary party ready. I didn't have the slide up ready. The 9th anniversary party ready. Oh my God, it's this Saturday.
Can I request confetti?
What?
Can I request confetti?
Only if we hit certain goals, and we have a fog machine as our confetti.
Now, fuck that fog. It almost killed you, eh?
Okay, look. It almost maimed me.
Something that can fall from the rafters.
I'd have to install that. You're asking me to make another thing, a pulley system full of confettis? Or ask my beautiful girlfriend who's here to pull many of these little pulley things. Of course.
It's like slime.
Well, that's
from the Kids' Choice Award.
Well, yeah, well, she'd know.
Yeah, she could do the Rip Torn, right in your face.
But we need many of them to make a real true effect. Why would you half-ass
Use the budget for the max.
Dude, I've already spent
right now.
All the Legos I bought for fucking stills for the pre-roll.
I was gonna come in this bitch with rings and a Rolex. Yeah, come on.
Everybody.
We can afford
I am
confetti.
tired as
Fog machines
shit.
and lights. Confetti, fog machines, lights. And can I vote also to change the music from the Christmas music to something else? Anything
But
else.
it'll be Spice Girls, the wee,
Cat screeching.
wee. No.
It will be
Well,
better
that's
than
up to JJ. JJ really likes the Christmas
He
music.
loves the Christmas
I'm not married to it, but they love the Christmas music. He loves the Christmas music. So
It's we should change it every year for sanity reasons.
we will see. Whatever stock music comes up on our own volition, we'll see. But folks,
a roulette.
I must emphasize, I really do, while I have all of you here, a lot of you here are joining us to watch our review of Barbie, Oppenheimer, and They Cloned Tyrone. But this Saturday, we're actually foregoing a Thursday show. We were going to have an Anime Excellence. I need the time to prepare. And I don't want to edit anything, and I want to give you a show that you deserve to have. The Mexcellence 9th Anniversary Party, 9-hour stream, Saturday, July 29th, 2023. It says over 500 in giveaways. I think we've gone over like 5,000. I don't know. We have a lot of products coming in.
Whoa. Don't be saying the words like that and you ain't got it. You talk about adding a zero.
I'm talking about adding a zero.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, folks. I was going to have it laid out in a list for you, but here's some of the prizes that we've included. I found an artist this weekend at Classic Game Fest.
Okay.
Who, his name is Juice.
I like that.
His name is Juice.
I like that. Yeah.
It's an MMA UFC comic book with a black woman lead. Mm-hmm. And it's tight as fuck. And he knew who we were when I said, oh yeah, I work for Podcast of the Excellence. He goes, what? I've seen your videos. And we talked, we had a good time. You're going to get some cool original art comic books signed, their first edition signed.
Nice.
I also got 4. This is going to be a part of the big master bundle, but count them 4 beard hedgers to give away. I also, Tommy, do you like games?
What kind of game?
Do you like like console games?
Board game.
No, like console game, like video games.
Like the Pac-Mans?
No, like the new stuff, the latest and greatest.
Okay.
You like video games?
Yeah.
How about a Nintendo Switch Lite? Would you like one of those? Because you can win one here. How about whiskey? I know you're not a drinking man anymore.
I'm not.
Those days are behind you.
I don't know what the Switch thing you said was.
It's a Nintendo Switch. But it's the light version.
What is that?
It just doesn't connect to the TV, but you take it anywhere you want. Plays any game.
Like a Game Gear.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, exactly. Like a Game Gear. Okay. A console that 1, I owned, and 2, all of our younger demographics gonna totally understand what it is.
Look it up. Yeah.
Also, somebody's saying here, DJ Lemon, you think I'm faking the funk here? DJ Lemon, look at that. DJ, what about the shoe? He says, I told you. I almost hit myself. I did hit myself in the face. You're getting the shoes.
Can you tie those together and throw them on a like?
No, they're getting it. We're signing them and we're giving my shoes away. These exact pair.
They should be in a hood somewhere.
No, I'm not leaving the hood. I'm not from a hood. I'm from a good neighborhood in Fresno, both places.
I imagine all of Fresno was the hood.
And no ill pockets. You're not getting an Atari Lynx, okay? So yes, but somebody. I want to say the biggest donator is getting my
virtual boy. Can we give away a virtual boy?
No. So I think the biggest donator is going to get this one, and then the fan vote is going to get my right shoe. And they're both going to be signed by the entire crew with my real funk in them.
Okay.
Because they're a little beat up.
You don't fake
But they're
the funk.
good. They're in good shape. They're also, these are size 17s.
You're signing them, right?
These are size 16s. Yes, we all are. I got a silver
okay.
pen. What else do we got? So we got whiskey coming.
Yeah.
We got, what else do we got? We got some plushies and other things, I believe, from Blue Shell Gaming and Collectibles. We've talked about them. Like anime plushies, like Squishmallows, things of that sort. Maybe pop figures.
Furries.
No.
It's like we have furries coming in?
No, we don't. That's not a real thing, Tommy.
It's a very real thing.
We also got some sunglasses to give away. We got to get the branding down and everything, but we have some 2 pairs of sunglasses that we've got from, actually, you know what? I'll just say it. Yeah, it's a sponsor. Blender sunglasses. We don't get any yet. We're promoting them, Tommy. Don't get upset. No, you can't. You don't look good in these sunglasses. And
fine.
And that's it. Max Mercy bundle pack. Hey, what up? What up, Don? Don's in the chat. Hey, Don. This is a weird way to invite you. Come to my house on Saturday, July 29th. You know where I live.
So we get 2 meals, right?
Yes, Tommy. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
Asking.
Also, you got mad. I call you mijo. Yes, mijo. I'll feed you, mijo. I'll feed you. Okay. You won't be hungry, mijo. We're getting Taco Cabana breakfast burritos, and I'm buying a Costco pizzas and hot dogs, and maybe some chicken
I hear
bakes.
those hot dogs are good.
You never had a Costco hot dog?
Never been to Costco.
You never been to Costco?
Well, the membership, they don't allow people like me in there.
They allow everybody. Tommy, have you ever had $50 in your life at one time?
Yeah.
Then you can be a Costco member.
Do I have to do that every month?
No, every year.
$50 a year?
Yes.
I thought it was a month.
No.
This whole time I thought it was a month. That's why I didn't join.
Tommy.
I'm like, oh, that's for rich people.
I'm a Costco member.
You ain't rich.
Exactly.
Are you kidding me?
Tommy.
A year.
Tommy.
One-time payment for a year.
What we're gonna do? Fine, fuck it. We're gonna do a Costco menu sampling with you. I'm gonna make you try every bit of Costco food they have.
They won't allow me in.
Yeah, I'll bring it to you.
They're Netflixing it, they said.
I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
You can try Costco pizza.
I'm not a
Costco
member
hot dog. Costco chicken bake. You don't even know what a chicken bake is.
The Costco Freemasons.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Aztec is right. Aztec 817. You can go to the cafe without a membership. You can go in and walk into the back and they eat you.
Do they tell you this?
I'm telling you
I
this.
heard they were cracking down, Sammy.
No, they're not. They literally don't care.
Everyone sees the success of Netflix and they're like, oh, we're cracking down.
No, this is not password sharing.
They said they were going to escort people out with security if they didn't have the Costco
They
card.
can't.
This is what I heard on Reddit.
You can, if you sneak in.
Yeah.
And you go to Costco and you go to the register, they ask for the card at the register.
Man. They said they will hold you in detention.
This is not the fucking SS, man. This is Costco employees. They get paid well, too. So
they said they were cracking down.
Well, I guess, yes, they are, Sammy. Shadow Shogun, okay, is validating.
Yes, they were fucking around, man. You're trying to get me fucked up here.
Tommy,
they're going to take me out back.
Fine, I'm going to bring you the food. So that way you don't have to worry about it.
There you go.
Fair?
Do that.
Is that fair?
Are the hot dogs good if they're cold? Because they will be cold by the time.
I have
What's the closest Costco? The one by my apartment?
Yeah.
Good God.
And no, I have a steamer situation ready. So you just steam them. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I got a little
steamers around.
I got a steamer tray. I like my bun.
Like with the pot.
Yeah, you put the water in the pot, and then you get the little bracket, and then keeps it above the water. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. I'm not that fancy, but I like my buns steamed occasionally, Tommy. Don't take that out of context. I like my buns steamed sometimes, Tommy, and so sometimes you got to set up an elaborate process.
Can I give a shout out? I appreciate that.
What are they saying in there?
Mandy, I really do. That's some real shit.
What did
Savage Mandy was going to try to get me a Costco card.
She wants to chip in.
Well, I know. No, I can afford it.
This motherfucker has $50 to his name.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Don't you give him
I thought
anything.
it was $50 a month, Savage
That's
Mandy.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Which is outrageous for like giant mayonnaise.
Is that your first purchase?
First thought.
Giant mayonnaise?
When I think of Costco, is giant mayonnaise.
Hey, but you know what?
They got it right.
Look it. It sounds like the chat is willing to donate money to get you a Costco card.
That's really
We will
nice.
put that as one of the. We'll put that as the first goal, Tommy. The first $50 we make on the stream on Saturday,
and I have a
July 29th, will go towards a Costco card for you, and that's coming out of my heart.
Thank you.
That could have been the company's money.
This is I know people are probably gonna chip in more after I say this, but this is a genuine question. My girlfriend won't get locked up if she goes with me, right?
They're not gonna
They're
arrest
crazy,
you,
man. Costco's nuts.
They're actually pretty nice. Of all the companies,
they tase you, I heard.
Who's telling you these lies?
Reddit says they tase you.
Why are you reading Reddit Costco threads and you don't even have a membership?
I was thinking about, $50 a month is a lot, but if the value's there, you know me.
Look at man. But no, Tommy,
yeah.
I promise you I will buy you one thing each, so you can sample everything from the Costco menu, and you'll do it on air if you don't mind.
That'd be great.
But that includes a strawberry sundae.
I love strawberry.
They got berry.
Whoa. They have ice cream?
Yes, soft serve.
Is it like IKEA?
It's not like IKEA because IKEA they
allow everyone.
God damn it! Costco's not racist that I know of. Don't put links to ruin that for me.
Hopefully they're not. But
hopefully they're not. Do you like churros?
$50 a month is crazy.
Do you like churros?
Yes.
Big ass churro.
Is it appropriated?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's
appropriated.
It's braided. Yeah, all churros are. But
are they good? Hey, Jack in the Box did it, and those. So here's a bad thing. When I think of churros, Jack in the Box is the first thing.
Oh, that's embarrassing, man.
They're delicious, though.
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Look at actually these are the old menus. That's not even a real one. There we go.
Oh, they have menus.
So there's a chicken bake. There's a churro. There's a 59-cent
mozzarella sticks.
No, those are. That's a chicken bake.
Hold tight. Wait.
Gotta get the glasses. I gotta get the readers on.
Yeah.
So it's a all beef hot dog for $1.50. You got a pizza. You got
the most random ass menu I've ever seen.
They don't got sandwiches. That switches up every so often, so the sandwiches may not be there. But then they got they don't even have the desserts on this one.
What dessert?
There you go. There's the strawberry sundae. That's all they have there after COVID. And then there's the raspberry smoothie. All of it.
Smoothies?
All of it's very good.
This is random as shit.
Right. But look at the prices. $1.49, $3, $1.99, $1.50,
Sammy,
$2.
I can't trust food that's that
Tommy,
cheap,
Tommy, I'll tell you the secret.
They're cutting corners.
No, I'll tell you the secret.
They're cutting corners, and my health is what's at risk.
Oh my God, you eat fucking Jack in the Box.
No, they went up on their prices. Fuck that shit. Fuck Jack in the Box, man.
Dude.
No, those prices are outrageous now.
Look it, dude. Look it. Here's the thing. DoorDash, I've been sneaking lately.
Yeah.
I've been busy.
Right.
These motherfuckers want a 20% service fee.
Do you do the monthly thing?
No, I just do it individually. No, fuck that. No, because I'll get diabetes. I get so fat when I have DoorDash Plus. I get so fat, so I can't do it.
I mean, hey,
as an inhibitor to do it.
It's a value.
I'm
not gonna do it.
I maxed out at 400 pounds when I had DoorDash Plus. That is embarrassing.
I just don't trust people with my food. It's just. I don't need
better
a middle,
for you.
I don't need a middleman
right.
for my food. It's already risky who's ever in the kitchen if they have a bad day.
Right.
Like, I don't need an extra, falling
Tommy,
down type deal.
I promise you, though, that I will get you some Costco food. You will try.
We'll air fry it.
I'll air fry the things that
air fry it.
I got a new air fryer, $20. That's
the pizza
deal.
Good?
Pizza's great.
Okay.
It's very greasy.
$1.50?
$1.50. No, $2 for a slice.
How much for the whole thing?
$10. Big ass pizza. Actually, that's what I'm gonna be getting. I'm gonna be getting big ass pizza. Yeah, pepperoni or combo.
Whoa. Here's the deal. Square pieces or the round discs?
Regular discs.
Nah, man.
Why do you want square pizza discs?
No, I don't. But if it was square, then it'd make more sense. It's like Totino's. Is that?
No, they're not fucking pizza rolls. They're
Totino's makes regular pizza, frozen pizzas.
I'm not buying you a Totino's frozen pizza.
That's how much they cost.
They make them fresh.
Nah,
they make them fresh, Tommy. These are loss leaders. They have it so that you get people in the store. It's like the $5 rotisserie chicken.
So you're telling me $50 a month, and this is what they're doing to try to
$50 a year.
I didn't know that.
And you don't even need a membership to go eat.
They don't tell you that. All they say is you're getting tased if you step foot in a fucking Costco without a membership. That was what I got, and I'm like, message received.
Look at the chat is saying Costco pizza's legit good.
I hear, look,
people are asking, you like smoothies?
Great. I just don't want to die over a pizza.
Oh my God! Also, telling Tree, stop bothering Serenity and Savage Mandy. Enough is too much. I'm sorry, it's already happened 3 times already, and now I'm seeing it live. Leave them alone. Savage Mandy is having a fun time. And
7-Eleven.
Serenity is also having a fun time. Leave him alone. Telling Tree.
Yeah, tell him.
Enough is too much.
Leave him be.
I won't ever embarrass anybody for no reason, but this is not for no reason. Stop harassing people and being so questiony about their personal lives. Anyway, even if it is their favorite Costco foods. So, what I'm saying, okay.
You're good.
And if you get the VIP card, you get reimbursed like $100 something new every year. So there you go. You're fine, Telling Tree. But yes.
Whoa, what?
You get reimbursed.
Well, how much is the VIP?
I think like $120 a year.
It's too much.
Fine. Whatever. I'm not your fucking dad.
I just don't want to die. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go to jail or die.
No one. Would you like me to escort you to Costco for the first time?
It doesn't. You're brown and I'm black. Yeah, that's going to do us a favor. What are you talking about?
Talk like this. My voice is clear as day and squeaky sometimes. They're not going to fuck with me.
Costco makes me nervous.
Why?
The membership thing, the whole...
We're going to talk about movies, I promise. We got to get to the bottom of this, though.
We got to get into the movies. I just don't trust Costco. We'll get a membership. Hopefully they don't kill me or, Yeah, it's just, they make me leery.
Point is,
I just don't want to get tased and or maced at Costco.
You're more likely to be taser maced in downtown Austin versus Costco.
Well, no, that's true also, but Costco, I mean, look, downtown Austin, it's a space. It's a radius. Costco's enclosed, and I don't need that.
Fucking Serenity. I didn't know Costco was so elite. It's not! It's not elite, Tommy.
Point is. Gestapo.
Point is.
What are we doing here?
Point is.
Okay.
If you want to watch Tommy eat Costco
Why can't everybody
food,
go? Why can't everybody go?
Because it's a wholesale warehouse.
It's a clan.
No, it's
a clan you pay for. It's bullshit.
It's not a fraternity.
It seems like Skull and Bones. Is it not?
It's not. It's absolutely not.
Paying $50 a month, it seems like
it's not $50 a month. Saturday, July 29th, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, bright and early. Watch our Instagram. I'm going to be updating graphics and posts and prizes and everything like that. So be sure to follow our Instagram. Be sure to follow our Twitter. Be sure to follow us on all socials. We're going to be posting about the prizes that we're giving away this weekend and once we get everything finalized. So be sure to join us. It's going to be a big event, 10 to 7. It's going to be balls to the wall fun. We're going to do hundreds of dollars of giveaways. It's gonna be a good time. I started you at fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
You promised 2 meals and I was all about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even know it's gonna be Costco, but for you it's gonna be luxury food, which makes me feel like a good person.
Well, they don't know it's for me. So it's
there
fine.
You go.
Yeah, if they knew it was for me, I wouldn't trust.
And DJ Lemon is booing something. So, Tarlin, it's all day. Go to your sister's party, have a good time, and then come hang out with us. Everybody's gonna be here. I think Tone Royal might make an appearance.
That'd be fun.
Patrick Gertz might make an appearance. So there's lots of people making appearances, but enough of that nonsense. I mean, it's not nonsense. It's actually a lot of fun.
Nice to have Gertz. We do a little preview of the football season coming up.
No, we don't have time for that.
No, we have. It's a plug.
We don't have time.
I was gonna talk shit
about the Titans and being the Oilers.
Well, he loves the Titans. He loves them more than the Steelers.
Exactly.
Yeah. I hope he sees this.
Yeah, he won't.
Send it to him.
He won't. No,
send it to him.
It's too much work.
Okay.
Hey, getting your girlfriend a fucking computer.
You
telling Gertz whatever the fuck you were just saying right now.
That's easier.
That is still on the bottom of the list.
Talk to him every day,
folks. Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
Barbie. I want to see how much that movie made because it made
fuck ton.
Gangbusters.
Well, see, I figured it would be the biggest movie of the summer.
Absolutely.
Gotta take these
Absolutely.
off.
Got to take the readers off.
I figured it'd be the biggest movie of the summer. That was my prediction. And I figured actually both of them would do well because people would talk about what Oppenheimer making 50 mil.
Something like that.
And I'm like, no, with this Barbenheimer shit, people are double featuring. And
so check it out.
It's outrageous.
Barbenheimer weekend was
huge.
The 4th biggest weekend in cinema.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like of like the summer or like July. Of all time.
Of all time.
Let's look at this chart that the New York Times made. So you got Barbenheimer, Barbie making 162 million and Oppenheimer making 82 million for a total of 311 million. And the next one is Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Yeah. No, it's all franchises out there. It's both the Avengers movies.
313. Infinity War is the next one with everything else. 314 million. And then Avengers Endgame, 402 million.
That's a big deal.
That's massive. And the thing is, we went at 5:10. Me and my girlfriend, we had a good time at Barbie. We're going to talk about Barbie right now. We're getting into our review for Barbie. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil anything because Tommy hasn't seen it.
Yeah, sell me on it.
But we're going to sell Tommy. I'm going to sell you, hopefully. If it's worth selling.
My girl doesn't like to go. I know it's crazy. I love her to death, but like, she doesn't like movies.
Right.
And I don't force her. We don't do that.
That's your thing.
It's my thing. And then, you don't talk anyways.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
So you guys just enjoy each other's company.
Yeah. Like when we talk about like Too Hot to Handle. That's all, whatever. That's fine.
Yes.
And then but like a movie theater experience, I don't like talking, which is why I can go to movies by myself. Like, don't talk, just watch.
Yeah.
That's what this is about.
Don't believe it, just watch.
But she's like, I kind of want to see Barbie. And I'm like, yeah, I think that would be a good one for you to see. So, yeah, you have to sell me on this because it has to be good for her to see it. Mm-hmm. And it has to, be entertaining. And Ryan Gosling.
Can't go wrong with the hot goss.
The goss, man. Does he emote here?
That's the thing. Okay. So we'll talk about his performance.
Still drive Ryan Gosling. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right.
That's not giving away everything right now.
Okay.
But to answer your question, Savage Mandy, we did not dress up. I did dress up for Oppenheimer with this Godzilla shirt.
How about you didn't see it?
Because Oppenheimer was about the atomic bomb. And what is Godzilla about?
Like that's offensive.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. Because Godzilla is a serious social commentary on the post-happenings of the atomic bomb. Yeah. And the Japanese feel to fucking become a dragon monster and attack fucking society because of it.
That's true. You are right.
I'm smart.
That.
People forget that. I'm a big idiot on air, but I'm also very smart and very nuanced sometimes, even when it comes to silly t-shirts.
I don't think you did that purposefully.
I did.
Okay.
And it's also one of my favorite shirts because it's comfy as shit.
Good shirt.
It's a huge ass shirt. Yeah. It's one of the biggest shirts I owned. Anyway, now it's getting a little This microphone's getting limp on me. I'm messing with it too much. Anyway, Barbenheimer, Barbie. You said to convince you.
Right.
This movie.
I don't know how, like, I tried to look up the synopsis and, like, I don't know what this movie is.
Right.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Luckily, I went through this whole weekend having not understood what the fucking plot was. I went into this movie as blind as you can get after seeing the trailer, I've seen the
trailer 3 times. I still don't know what the fuck it's about.
Right. I don't know who the antagonist is. Yeah. I don't know what the rising action is. Right. I don't know what any of it is, right? And I went into it completely blind.
Yeah.
And essentially the plot, if it's not spoiler because it is in the last trailer.
Yeah.
She says the quote, "Do any of you guys ever think of death or think about death?" That's the fucking plot. Is that Barbie starts thinking about, has this existential crisis, and it's being brought on by something, an external force. And she has to get to the bottom of why she feels like dying, essentially. So and then that changes to different things.
She's a little glowy thing in Super Mario Brothers.
The superstar?
The suicidal little
the little glowy thing. Yeah. Everything dies in the end. Yeah, she's a little caged little thing star. But no, so Barbie is in the perfect world, the perfect setup of everything, the car, the mansion, the dream house, all that stuff. Got Ken there who's just trying to impress Barbie the entire time. Mm-hmm. And it's exactly how you'd imagine playing with dolls. If you're a little girl playing with dolls, the whole beginning, and they set up the world where, everything just kind of happens. It's a world of pretend. So the world itself that you're in is Barbie Land. It's fake. It's Mattel. It's legitimately Mattel plastic products.
Okay.
And so there's a shower scene and there's no water. She's pretending to shower. So it's like real whimsical and fun. It's not taking itself very seriously. Margot Robbie is amazing.
Yeah,
she's a wonderful actress and many things too, but as Barbie, just phenomenal. Have a good night, Tarlin, he says there. But
good night.
So she's a great actress in a great role. She's Barbie. All you got to do is smile, be Barbie. I'm a Barbie. Everyone knows, right?
Right.
But then this movie by Greta Gerwig, she is like, what if Barbie feels death or wants to die or feels more like mortality-ish or something? It's like a vague concept at the beginning. You don't even know what it is.
Okay.
And then you're just having to deal with that. The trials and tribulations of Barbie just feeling. And then that kind of turns into a bunch of different other things in the movie. It's really hard to describe because I don't want to give too much away.
I think Lego movie when I think of it.
So think of the Lego movie upscaled. So Legos are in their own world. Mm-hmm. Barbie, so you can kind of see it in some of the trailers. You can kind of see it in some of the other stuff. I'm trying not to give away too much.
Right.
Barbie has to go to the real world though to solve an issue, to solve a puzzle essentially. Okay. Call to action.
Yeah.
And so they do it inversely in the Lego movie where the real world comes to them and is influenced the Craggle and whatnot. So this is the inverse of that, where Barbie has to go in the real world and understand what's going on in the real world in association with what's going on in the Barbie world. That's really all I can tell you before it just goes off the deep end. Because this movie is one of the most brilliantly written in a while movie. It's beautiful. It's bright, vibrant, practical effects. It's a lot of those things where it's like, oh, this is what a movie used to feel like. Mm-hmm. Real sets, real dancing, real costumes, tons of references to the source material of Barbie. Mm-hmm. I'm not a Barbie guy. I never played with Barbies. My sister had some. Right. I barely had G.I. Joes. We weren't into the 12-inch figures. We were into the smaller action figures, right?
Yeah, they were cheap.
But you know certain things about Barbie, right? You know the Playhouse, you know the smiles of Barbie Land.
Or, any, girl that you were around as a kid in the 90s, yes, they likely had a Barbie something.
Right.
Yeah.
And so with whatever little things you know about Barbie, you go into and you go, okay, well, I kind of understand what Barbie is. And then you also start getting into the external parts of Barbie, like in the real world, like Barbie as an unrealistic beauty standard, as a push for consumerism, because she's like, buy all this product, buy the Corvette, buy the house, I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse,
also
right?
Based on an X-rated cartoon.
Swedish, something like that. Yeah. It was like a little pinup cartoon a la what's her name, Betty Boop, but a little more sexualized, you know.
It's like Lala or something.
Something like that.
Something along those lines.
So there's that part of Barbie where it's like, okay, you're getting all this set up, you don't know what's going on, and you're wondering like what goes on in this movie. What is happening? What is the point of this movie?
Right.
The point of this movie is just to go along for the ride. That's it.
Tells me literally nothing.
It tells you literally nothing, but then pause, break, go along for the ride. You have Barbie by Harley Quinn. What's her name? Margot Robbie.
Right.
She's wonderful. Great lead. You leave it there. Then you throw in fucking Ken. Then you throw in Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling is insane in this movie.
What do you mean?
I've
never seen Ryan Gosling insane. He has one mode.
What's his mode?
It's stoic.
Stoic, right?
Right.
And you think Barbie's stoic. And in this one, he's kind of stoic, but he's kind of cool too, you know? Barbie, what's up? Yeah, I'm Ken, you know? I'm cool, too cool for school, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of, you know, whatever. But as things go along in the adventure, he starts losing his shit. He starts emoting. He starts having feelings. He starts having thoughts of his own.
Oh.
And it becomes insanity, dude. Because the premise of this movie, you know what? Conservatives, I didn't want to address this. Ben Shapiro's losing his fucking mind over this movie.
Great.
Because he's like, it's the feminist propaganda, all this other bullshit, right? All the conservative dipshits are out there like, Barbie.
Going ape shit.
Barbie's the real problem with everything, right?
Hey, go broke. Go woke. Go
broke.
Not with this one.
Not with this.
You failed on this.
Actually, you know what? Tell you the truth. He went full Nicolas Cage.
Huh?
He went full Nicolas Cage. Where
he doesn't emote that much.
No, but in this movie.
Not what happens.
In this movie, he'll throw in little bits of like fury, not even anger, fury, rage. He'll just throw it in spurts and little like flecks of moments. True sadness, anger, depression, fucking agony, you know? And he's doing it all with the facade and the shine of a Barbie movie. This movie has, but going back to the conservative part, they're talking about, this movie is so woke and it has all these progressive messages, feminist messages, and it's brainwashing our children. And yeah, it's got all that. It's not brainwashing children, and I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that this movie is has a point. It has something to say. Yeah. And that is Barbie's great and women are great. And it's how you get there and how they deconstruct it is so fucking cool. Yeah. And it's so good for men to fucking see. Because I'm going to bring in my girlfriend a little bit to see what she thought of the movie, because what the fuck would this movie review be? She'll be off air. You don't get to see her. But as a guy watching this movie from a female director with a pro-female message, Greta Gerwig, right? It doesn't matter at this point. We shouldn't even be fucking caring. But
no, I care that it's Greta Gerwig.
It's important that you get a movie.
Be female Spielberg.
Exactly. Yeah. You get a movie like this though from the female gaze, right? And what it's doing is it's commenting on like misogyny, feminism, patriarchy, all these things explicitly. They say patriarchy like 30 times in this movie. Right. Yeah. It throws you off a little bit and you go, oh, is this going to be preachy? It's never preachy somehow.
Huh.
It's
the word patriarchy.
With the word patriarchy, you kind of get, because it's used in the right appropriate context, and then it's also used as a gag, which is even funnier sometimes, where it's undercutting it from the person who's using it versus when other people use it. Mm-hmm. When the women use patriarchy, they're talking about it in a very serious mode. When the guys use it, well, you'll see in the movie when it comes out. But, all right, it's already out. Go watch it. So you're playing with these themes and elements, and I'm not telling you anything about the plot. Right. I know you're looking at me confused, like I'm not saying anything. Right.
Okay. No one can answer the question. That's bothering
without spoiling it.
That's bothering me to the point where I want to go watch it after I leave here.
Right.
Like what,
and I would recommend it.
What movie doesn't have? No one can say anything. I tried to look it up online. I don't know what I read. Right? Yeah, you can't. I don't know what you can't cheat this movie. You were about to watch. Making me want to watch. You were about to watch. What's selling me. You were about to read the synopsis and come review this movie. I was gonna. And you couldn't do it. I was gonna cheat. I can't even imagine what the plot synopsis is. I was gonna cheat. Actually, I've never done that before. I was gonna do it for this, and I couldn't. I was just like. Yeah, definitely. If I even try this, it couldn't be for this movie. There. So this is the synopsis of the movie. Yeah. Barbie and Ken are having the time of their lives in the colorful and seemingly perfect world of Barbie Land. However, when they get a chance to go to the real world, they soon discover the joys and perils of living amongst humans. That doesn't tell you anything. What are they? The perils? No, Barbie.
They're toys.
So it's Toy Story?
No. See? The thing is that I can't tell you what happens. Okay. I can't even describe. I will tell you the feeling, though. Okay. I will tell you the feeling.
Feeling's important.
The feeling of the movie. Yeah. And a lot of people have had issue with some of the emotional flip-floppiness of the movie, right? Sometimes it's real deep. Sometimes it's real jokey. Sometimes it's real serious. Sometimes it's commentary. Sometimes it's preachy. Sometimes it's political. Okay. But it's all those things. It's true. It's all of those things. But what I could describe as the thread of the movie is, God, it's really hard to describe because it's not a tone that keeps this movie together, because the tone shifts everywhere. Right. But it is a nuance of a feeling about Barbies. It's exactly what the Barbie brand is. Barbie's a little bit nostalgic. It's a little bit progressive. It's a little bit forward thinking. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit idealistic. Right. And then when you think of the real world and some of the implications of Barbie, it's a little nihilistic. The imperfections of body types and things of that sort. If you can kind of grasp that thread and get that feeling from the movie of how it's presented, with the gloss, with the shine, with the colors, the presentation, the comedy, all that stuff. If you ignore all the and all the ebbs and flows of the external and understand that Barbie is I'm sounding like this is fucking high art, but the concept of Barbie
sounds like you should be a professor in the Barbie course,
right?
Yeah.
But if you follow that emotional thread of that perfect imperfection, or that imperfect perfection of Barbie, where it's like, yeah, it's the most ideal thing. You have a house, you have a job, you have a career, you have all these things. Pink Corvette.
Is the
Dream
Pink
House?
Corvette in there?
Absolutely, it's main character. Yeah, and so I'll get to that in a little bit. I'll bring her in for that part. Yeah. But you get that as a concept, and it's threaded into a movie, and at points it's so funny and it's so touching that I was crying in the middle of it, because I was laughing so fucking hard at one scene in particular. And then they switched to a sad part, and my girlfriend thought I was crying at the sad part. It was residual from the laughter of the previous scene. That's how this movie gets you. Yeah. Right. Like, okay, gotcha. I'll put this one thing out there. Yeah. There is a montage with Ken discovering the real world, part of the real world. I have not laughed harder in a movie theater this year. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't laugh nearly as hard as that one scene.
Talking nomination for Ryan Gosling.
I wouldn't know. It's worth it. He should get a nomination.
Both these movies were talking nominations for acting.
Oppenheimer, Barbie, and all that stuff. Yeah. So this thing is, and so the thing is, maybe it's not a serious movie, but it's a serious script over a parody-like theme. That's what it is. Ricardo, you fucking hit it on the head. It is not a serious movie, but the script plays everything truthfully, earnestly, and with actual weight. And they treat everything like with seriousness in its soul. But it's funny as shit throughout to get to those points. Yeah. Okay. It's funny as shit. Ryan Gosling's hamming it up. Margot Robbie's hamming it up. Yeah. There's they do some fourth wall breaking, not too hard. Occasionally. Okay. That's pretty hilarious. Kate McKinnon's in the movie as a fucked up Barbie. The one that was played too hard.
Like Angelica's doll.
Yeah, like Cynthia from the Rugrats. Yeah. And she's great being the fucking irreverent, weird Barbie that you imagine in your head that every sister had, that you had in your toy box for some reason. Yeah. Because a cousin left, in your instance, a cousin left over. Yeah. My sisters, they were in there because they were done playing with them. I was so much younger than them. Right. But we still had a naked Barbie with half missing hair and one shoe. Yeah. So.
Don't know how the origin stories of any of those.
Right. So can I really go further into describing this movie? Not really. Okay. Without getting rid of some of the bigger, heavy themes. But I will say this. There are times where I go, man, men need to hear this, but not from another man explaining it. Some of the messaging they have in it. Right. The other thing I really enjoyed was watching women get references that I didn't get. Because these poor ladies have had to deal with 15 years of goddamn Marvel movies and all of our little stupid Easter eggs and Infinity Gauntlets and Eyes of Agamotto, right? And post-trailer sequences where somebody pops up and it's like, oh, it's Florquin. Fuck yeah, Florquin. He was from that one comic.
Star Fox and Pip.
I love Star Fox, Florquin, and Pip. Fuck yeah. And then your girlfriend's like, who the fuck is that?
All right, can we leave now?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck a Groot is, right? And they don't have that grounding, but we have all this lore and all this input from the things that we love. Exactly. And then I'm sitting there and there's a pregnant Barbie that they discontinued that they keep.
You didn't know that was a thing?
I did. Why would I know that? And so there's a pregnant Barbie that they're just fucking ripping on, talking about like, ew, Marge, get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants you. You're pregnant. Stay home. Why are you, like they're not doing it so harshly. Was it? Midge, I'm sorry. See, look at.
Well, that already makes me want to.
Right.
Gotta watch it.
Right, and so they're laughing. So Mattel as a brand is doing a bunch of things here. This is the last part I'll bring in before I bring in my girlfriend, who will explain a little bit more of the stuff I've missed. Mattel is also doing something really brilliant here with this movie, which is kind of pissed me off because they're going to ruin it with all the other products they're trying to bring on. But they're not only doing nostalgia for their product, they're doing active marketing for their product, they're doing active marketing for the retired products, the things that were canceled and things of that sort. Really? They have,
so people are going to seek out some of these Barbies.
Barbie might be a true thing again, like it wasn't before. Man, there was women in the lobby to the place, full pink. We went to lunch when she got in. The girls next to us, full pink. They just saw the movie. Yeah. This is a phenomenon fucking Force Awakens.
It really is.
It like Star Wars.
Yeah.
And
it's serious.
And what's going to happen is it's going to reawaken a lot of the feelings that Barbie gave to women and a lot of the feelings that they're dealing with now in terms of the context of life and things that happen when you grow old and mature and you live a life that, as a woman these days, fucking bears down on you fucking awfully with a lot of the fucking bullshit they're dealing with constantly all the time in professional culture, on the streets, online, everyday fucking life. And so they have a movie here that they can go, wow, they're saying the things I feel, and even if I've already felt them, even if I've already acknowledged them, it's good to fucking see it on a big screen and see it addressed
with other people, and we can kind of together.
And I could take little girls to this movie who like Barbie. They're gonna hear those words and they're gonna be like, "Wow, I kind of feel that way too." And they can
Barbie, so they'll listen.
Right, and they'll understand that that's something that they can see themselves as or be, understand the vulnerabilities, understand the double standards of certain things. So look at before I bring in my girlfriend, this is a 9.5 movie, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
I wasn't expecting that from you.
Right.
You hate movies.
I don't hate movies. I need movies to do things that are weird and interesting.
That's why I love weird and
interesting. Okay, I'll put it this way. Yeah. Tommy, you like talking in movies.
I love it talking.
I
love it talking.
And I'm not going to spoil anything, but so I'm going to put it as vague as possible. One of the big emotional beats in the movie, actually a couple of them, are literally two people just talking. You know how you love you some talking.
In a summer blockbuster?
In a summer blockbuster. Nuts. Holding the entire audience's attention. Well, where everybody was laughing 3 minutes ago, and then they go to talking, and everyone's watching like this. I look to the audience and I see all the women and all their kids and all the little bratty kids, little boys that were brought along by their sisters, and they're all paying attention to what's being said on the screen. Yeah. And what's being said on the screen is serious, important, funny, intellectual.
I love this.
It's a brilliant movie, dude.
You had me sold 20 minutes into your review.
Right, and that's the thing. And I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
You know what the fuck the movie's about.
Right. It's about Barbie and Ken having the time of their lives in the colorful and seemingly perfect world of Barbie Land, seemingly being the heavy lift.
Tell me who the villain is. Like, I don't know anything here.
Do you want me to mouth you the villain?
No.
Okay.
This is genius.
Right.
However way they did this is fucking genius.
Right.
Because I know nothing, Sam.
Right. I do nothing.
This movie has made a fuck ton of money. Spoilers. We live in an internet age. Spoilers on fucking. You go on Yahoo, you'll find.
There's nothing to spoil. That's the thing. You could spoil.
Don't know what's happening.
You could spoil the plot.
Yeah.
But you can't spoil the road it took to get to the end.
Movie. This is a spoil-proof movie.
The spoiler would be, you go, oh, that's it, and then you go, oh, okay, but then you watch the movie and you go, oh yeah, that's a spoiler, but you need all that other meat and context in the middle for it to make any sense and for you to feel anything.
That's a true movie.
Right. You can't just be like, Star-Lord found his dad and murdered a planet. Bye.
Boom.
Done.
No need to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That's it.
Right.
He literally did it that quickly.
Right. But then Barbie, it's like, yep, goes to the real world, shit goes crazy. End.
I need more.
Yeah. Or rather, I could just say solution. And it's like, okay. And no, I didn't feel like the speech was a little bit long. I think both of them were great. There's two kind of monologue-ish type speeches. They're fine.
Okay.
shut up and listen a little bit. Not you out there. That was a little aggressive. But like, it's something that needs to be said. It's something that needs to be said broadly and loudly. And why the fuck it had to be Barbie to say it?
Because who else would say it and people would listen?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Fuck Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
No, but any high level intelligent person.
No, you brought up RBG. She didn't like black people. Go ahead.
Fair enough. we would be remiss if we didn't mention that.
Yeah, a little it should be mentioned.
Right.
Yeah.
But the messaging is you love the Leo's like I love the message. The messaging's great. I love this movie, man, and I want to go see it again. I want to go see it again.
What?
Oh yeah. I want to go see it again because I was too busy laughing at inappropriate times because shit was happening because they were throwing little.
Simu Liu? Is he good?
Simu Liu. I don't know whether to hate him outside of the movie. In the movie, he's great because he's a dickhead. He's mean.
Air.
You mean Gravik?
Gravik.
Fucking Gravik. My girlfriend goes, "Is that Gravik?" I go, "That's Gravik." And Gravik
/ Bob Marley. Yeah.
Right. And / Bob Marley. Yeah. And guess what he's doing? He's Ryan Gosling's kind of like lap boy Ken. Like he's holding his coat, backing him up. He's like he's not Alan, who Michael Cera's Alan, who Alan, if you don't know, is Ken's best buddy. Or is Ken's buddy and all of Ken's clothes fit Alan.
Okay.
That's literally Alan the toy. It was a friend of Ken. And that was his whole description.
Is that a real thing?
Did you not know that?
No.
Oh shit, dude, let me tell you about Alan. So Ken was an accessory.
It's already great.
Okay?
Yeah,
Ken is accessory to Barbie.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything, right?
Ken and a BOGO back.
Let me see if I can find the box. Here's the box. So Alan, and Michael Cera's in the movie right there. He's enjoyable.
Oh wow.
So Alan, they were like, well, Barbie has all these friends, all these other cohorts, whatever. Ken needs somebody because Ken needs to hang out, right, with somebody. If you want boys to play with him, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So they made Alan, and this is Alan's description. Alan, he's Ken's buddy by Mattel. All of Ken's clothes fit him. And so essentially the big joke was that, Alan is a homosexual.
Okay.
A lot of people were like, oh yeah, Alan's super homosexual coded. All of Ken's clothes fit him.
Yeah.
And then Ken's right there in the bag looking over his shoulder ever so erotically. So he's his buddy. He's his buddy.
Great.
Not his best friend, his buddy.
Yeah.
And all of his clothes fit him.
Yeah.
That's it. And then they canceled him because like, who the fuck wants to play with Alan? And then they brought him back. And he was the one that got Marge pregnant, right? Midge. Did he get Midge?
What?
Yeah, and then they got Midge pregnant in the lore, the Barbie lore. Like, they don't do it in this movie, but yeah. So they made a character named Alan. They go, we can't make him gay.
This was.
We can't make him gay.
Yeah.
So we got to get Midge, who got pregnant as a doll.
Wow.
But then she was dating Alan at the future point in time.
Midge like shit.
So yes, Alan canonically fucks. Oh, there's even one better. So I found a TikTok that one of our fans sent us. It was about the gay Ken action figure in the 90s.
This is great.
Yeah, it was earring.
Some deep cuts.
Oh yeah, Earring Magic Ken is what it was called.
Earring Magic Ken?
Earring Magic Ken. Now this is not a big part of the plot at all. This is
Are you pulling up a commercial?
No, this is just. I'm gonna bring up an image though.
Okay.
So Earring Magic Ken. This is not movie based at this point. This is just Mattel Barbie lore, which gets included a ton in this movie.
Right.
I saw this independently.
Okay, I knew the lore was deep if you go by just toy releases.
Right.
Because my cousin has some of the most random ones that were ever made. And, like, I think it was one where the hair grew. I don't fucking
Yeah, there's all sorts of weird ones.
So many weird ones.
There was one where the boobs got bigger. She went to puberty. So, but this one here was Magic Earring Ken.
Okay.
I think this one came out in the 90s.
It's definitely the 90s.
So the lore here with this one was that they go, okay, well, we need to get Ken a little bit more spiced up. We need to make him, he's this classic face.
Right.
We need to upgrade him for a modern era. 90s Barbie had already gotten updated. Ken needed an update, right? So they were going like, okay, let's go ahead and do Earring Magic Ken. So what they did for a design choice was like, okay, we need to go, who's the most fashionable these days? And like, I don't know. Maybe we do punk rock. I know we don't want to do punk rock. Okay, how about the homosexual community? Yeah. Let's go to them. They're pretty stylish. You know, all their clothing's kind of big right now. Let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, so they got got fishnets and you got leather and you got all that stuff. And they got this cool necklace that they wear on their necks. Man, let's go ahead and incorporate that into it. And let's give them the earring, but we'll put it on the straight side because, the right side's the gay side, but we'll put it on the left side so Ken's not gay. And so then they release the doll, and it's like, okay, this is great. Oh, this is really popular. This doll right here is very popular. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, they're selling out everywhere. Oh, this is great. This is great. I love that. Wait.
Pulling them up, I remember that one.
Why is it selling so great?
Yeah.
So you see that necklace right there?
It's very popular.
You see that necklace right there?
Yeah.
In the homosexual community, there is a device that homosexual and other men like to wear to increase enhancement.
Okay. Oh, a cock ring.
Yeah.
Cock ring Ken. That's great.
Okay. It was a cock ring.
Cock ring Ken. That worked.
Stainless steel on the neck. And they were like, the gay community was like, oh my God, this kid has a cock ring. Let's fucking buy it. This is hilarious. So they bought up all the stock and they were like, we got to pull this shit now. Yeah. We're fucking doing it. And they pulled it from the shelves and now it's a collectible. And that's why.
Yeah.
And that's why you look at this one, the queerest Barbie moments of all time.
That's pretty great.
Because it was, Earring Magic Ken in 1993.
Yep.
They wanted Ken to have a cooler look, and he had a single pierced ear, a purple mesh top, a leathery vest, and crucially a silver chain around his neck attached to a circular object that looks an awful lot like a cock ring.
That's pretty classic.
So,
is that referenced
Barbie
in the movie?
I'm not going to answer that question.
God, that means yes. Oh,
I'm not going to answer that question. Now, for my lovely assistant, come on down. Yes, you're my lovely assistant. At least
you a magician?
My magician, yeah. No, you're not ruining my flow. She's gonna be a voiceless, or rather, faceless voice.
She has 2 mics.
Just 2 mics. Oh. If she, you could just pick the blue one.
Yeah.
And so, let's see. Go ahead and say something into the mic. 1 2 1 2.
Hello.
They get a little higher. Get a little closer. So the trick of the matter, and this is what I try to tell you guys, but you never listen. Fist, thumb. That's how far you should be.
I've been talking like way back here.
Yeah, you're wrong the whole time.
I'm having a conversation.
Well, you're actually pretty close right now. The arm is working. It's doing its job. It's keeping you in your parameter.
It's for fine.
It's shut up. So 9.5, heavy praise.
Crazy.
Jesus.
I'm
girlfriend.
sold. I'm gonna try to see it tomorrow.
This is the Jessalence, everybody. She's off air. You could hear her laugh. The
Jessalence?
The Jessalence. She put her name in the chat. That's what she is.
Oh, okay.
That's her.
Yeah. All right.
So, did I miss anything in the review that I gave of this movie in terms of the overarching themes and the things that are important to bring up as she revealed on the car ride home, the biggest Barbie fan, she fucking collected.
You didn't know this?
No, I didn't know this. She collected the McDonald's Barbies that you got in the Happy Meal, and not only that, traded them in store to the community.
Yeah, and I hate talking to people. Like, I hate making phone calls. I'd rather mobile order than talk to actual humans as my 36-year-old self now.
Right.
But here I am, 7, 8, 9, going to McDonald's inside the Walmart and switching out my duplicate Barbies from my Happy Meals. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So
they used to do that at McDonald's back. I don't know if they have toys in Happy Meals anymore.
Right. They do. They're all just kind of stupid, though. For a while, they were like digital.
Back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing.
I gave up fries and a toy to get a certain toy. And they didn't eat the fucking fries. They just did that shit.
Right. You just wanted the thrill of having the trade.
It was we'll talk. We need to do a whole show on Happy Meals toys.
We will. Go ahead. But go ahead. Is there anything I missed? Continue. And I'm getting you an image right now, so that way you're not just a disembodied voice.
Right, exactly. I think one of the overarching things, too, is kind of like identity.
Right,
because both Barbie and Ken are like, how do I define myself?
Right.
Which, as an adult who recently quit her job because I felt like my job was defining who I was, I'm kind of in this weird limbo right now in my life where I'm just like, okay, who am I? Oh, thank you.
Yes, you are Barbie. You're the closest Barbie that I could find. Do you want to be the Dylan Muertos Barbie? That was the other alternative.
No, that's fine.
All right. She also does not look like Barbie. She was a little offended that she was a blonde, but
there are Barbies of all kinds. What are we doing here?
New Barbie too.
I'm sorry. I'm panicking here. I'm trying to find a somewhat busted picture of Barbie that's not insane. I'll find another one in the meantime.
That's
just
absolutely
keep switching
okay.
them.
You're right, exactly.
But anyways, I related to that storyline now. I was already hyped to see it because, like, as I told you in the car ride, like, I did have a lot of Barbies.
Right.
I had like a apartment complex thing. I had the mobile home.
They did have a mobile.
They did have a mobile home.
Yeah, I had a lot of the Barbies, and I was excited to see it. And a lot of people are like, as a kid, like, oh, she was a bad figure,
right?
Because of her body image and stuff like that. But as a kid in the 90s, like, there were much worse things, like, all my role models were like Alanis Morissette, the Spice Girls.
Also,
like, these are skinny people.
Hey, Joe Camel, who's trying to get kids to smoke. Those were our mascots, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So I was playing with Barbie simply because of fashion and like imagination. Like I wasn't
Corvettes.
Yes, exactly, Corvettes and horses. I did have a horse.
The horses are a running gag in the movie as well.
Question for you.
All right.
Did you have the Power Wheel? The Corvette Power Wheel?
No, my cousin though had the Jeep.
The Jeep.
The Jeep.
That was the Bentley of Power Wheels.
Absolutely. Yeah. That girls, pink Jeep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I always wanted one of those cars. I was just too chubby, though.
Oh.
Yeah. I was a big kid.
You could have modified it.
No, they wouldn't. Also, Rakim, God, I missed those. Yep. Yeah. All of them.
Do they still make Power Wheels? We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Anytime I throw it to you, it's just, is there anything else that you missed?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to ruin things.
That's hard. It's hard, right? Yeah. It's hard to be like, to talk about this movie without ruining the overarching themes.
My size Barbie, was it a giant Barbie in this?
Oh, yeah, no, it was My Size Barbie. Was it full body or was it just the bust where you could go? Because there was
just the bust.
Oh, no, there was the one with the hair.
The hair. I had
the hair.
Too.
Right, so there was, hold on, let me find that one.
To steer girls into cosmetology. Clearly. That's what it was. It was like, God damn it.
It's like, you don't need a degree.
Hair, do it.
Yeah.
Right. Let me see. My cousin had one. Hold on, hair comb. Oh, there it is.
Another meaning to grooming.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Boo. No, that was a great joke.
That's a good one.
So, but yeah, that's a newer version. But yeah, you had from like the shoulders up, so you could do the hair. Basically. And then there was a full-size Barbie,
if you're not lucky enough to become a wife, you can become a hairdresser. Essentially, is what they were trying.
Right.
Propaganda. I'm so happy they made this movie to undo the years of propaganda.
Well, that's the thing. There's actually a character in there that's like, yeah, this is all awful for girls. I hate Barbies.
Yeah, she's a Zoomer.
She's like a Zoomer, where she's like, Barbies, the fuck?
Yeah.
There's a big joke, but essentially she calls Barbie a fascist. It's like, oh shit, yeah. Let me see. That was one of the real size. There we go. That was 92.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like 3 feet, 38 inches. How many feet is that? 38 inches. I can't. None of us do math in this
3
thing.
Feet.
38 inches to feet.
It's like 3-ish feet.
3.17 feet. So that was how tall that bar was.
I know math. I'm terrible at math, but you wouldn't know it when you ask
But you would absolutely know the real height of a Barbie.
Yeah. I mean,
my cousin had the bride one. That was the one she had.
One. Yeah, my cousin had that one.
Dang,
too.
Look at Barefoot and Mary. Look at that.
Yeah.
So
coming soon, the pregnant Barbie.
No, they already did that. They canceled it. Didn't fly.
It came after that one.
Oh, poor Midge. See, then I started thinking about Cabbage Patch Kids and fucking Cabbage Patch Kids.
Are they in this?
No, that's a different thing. But Cabbage Patch Kids.
Different IP.
No, it was canceled. Or not canceled. They removed one from the stores because it used to eat vegetables. It had like a mechanism in its mouth, and it was eating girls' hair.
Ow.
Oh yeah, it was like a real thing. So it was like Cabbage Patch, feed them vegetables, and it goes.
If you put your hair in it,
it would eat the vegetable and put it in a backpack.
Machine that. Oh no.
And then the girls' hairs would get stuck in it. It would go right through their entire body into the backpack, and so girls were getting their hair stuck.
90s toys. That should be a documentary.
90s toys should be a documentary.
Them shits were dangerous.
So
I think like 60s toys and 90s toys were the most dangerous ever.
Exactly. Also, first time chatter. K-Man Night. Yo, how's it going? It's going wonderfully. We're talking about Barbie.
Pretty all right.
Any final thoughts on the Barbie movie?
What would you give it?
Here's the thing. I kind of have a sinus headache, so I couldn't really 100% pay attention.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I was too busy with the headache, so I'd give it a 9. No. I would give it a 9 with my headache.
You enjoyed it even
with the headache, yeah.
Yeah. I want to rewatch it because there's definitely a lot of stuff going in the background that I think I would appreciate because I was just watching, the big picture stuff.
Right.
I do want to give a shout out that, of course, they show this in the trailer, so it's not giving anything away, but to go from Barbie Land to the real world, that entire montage, 0 CGI.
Right.
Yeah, that's been a big thing on both of these movies. Right. No CGI.
Oh, they really dropped a bomb in Oppenheimer?
They did a bunch of TNT.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of TNT.
It was a lot of TNT.
Right.
Yeah.
They blew up some shit.
Explosion for sure.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know how he did it, but it was an explosion.
Right. Also, that's an ibuprofen 10. So there you go. If you get ibuprofen, that's a 10. In fact, I gave it a 9.5, and I was laughing at shit that she wasn't even laughing at. Like,
you both
look at, man, they threw it in. I'm not even gonna say. I'm gonna say out of context, but when you see it, you see it. They threw in Ronald Reagan at one point. I started busting up laughing, dude.
Okay.
It's funny. This movie is so funny. 9.5 from Barbie right there. 9.
Crazy.
Thanks so much, babe. Appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Everybody, give a round of applause. I don't have canned laughter or not laughter. Applause. I don't have canned.
You did great.
Any of that stuff. So, Tommy.
Yes.
Before we get to Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Gotta take a quick commercial break.
Okay.
And we gotta do a few things and address a few things, but otherwise, we'll be right back. It'll be real quick.
Right.
Everybody sit tight, and thanks for watching. Folks, it's Manscaped time. We've told you this entire time, last 2 weeks, we're having a 9-year anniversary special. It's going to be a great time, but here's the thing. We have sponsorships because we've been getting bigger and bigger these last few months. This last few years, we've been getting bigger and bigger. But our number one sponsor, our first sponsor, has always been Manscaped.com. And Manscaped.com, I said, hey, folks, we've been together a long time, us and Manscaped, Excellence Manscaped. Please, do you have anything to donate, to give us, to let us know, hey, the Mexcellent out there are loved because we're doing this 9-year anniversary stream to give back to you, the people? And Manscaped answered in kind and said, yep, we got you, baby. We got you. We got you. 4 beard hedgers. That's right. So this weekend, Saturday, July 29th, we are giving away 4 beard hedgers. And I've been talking about the beard hedger for months now. And they had gifted us one. And I fell in love. USB-C charge, 20 selections on the zoom wheel, different lengths to get your beard all aligned, nice and smooth. And honestly, I've had it for like 5 months. I've only charged it like twice. It's a very energy efficient thing. And you can get one for free if you are a subscriber at the Mexcellence 9th anniversary 9-hour stream, Saturday, July 29th, 2023. At the end of most segments, we are giving away one of these. And at the end, we are giving an ultimate pack filled with a bunch of free Manscaped goods along with the beard hedger. But some of you aren't going to be so lucky. We have a lot of listeners right now. The listeners out here that are listening, they go, man, I love Manscaped and I love all the products. What can I do to get them if I don't win? Because you know what? Most of you guys aren't going to win. But if you want to be a winner when it comes to getting your face, your body, and your balls trimmed, go to manscaped.com. Use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. That's MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. Get yourself the Performance Package 4.0. That was the first thing they gave us with the Lawnmower 4.0. And then they have the Weed Whacker 2.0. That came out in the interim. We only have the 1.0. Crop Reviver, Crop Preserver, and you also have the Perfect Package is a little bit trimmed down as well. Did you get the reference trimmed down? And the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. They sent me one of these, and there's a TikTok coming soon where I'm using the beard balm, the beard conditioner, the beard kit, the beard shampoo, beard oil, the comb, the scissors. If my beard's looking good, even a couple days afterwards, as good as it is looking right now, it's because of the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. There's so many tinctures and creams and lotions and things you can use to smell good, feel good, and be at your utmost best this hot summer when you're sweating and being all nasty. And they also sent us some underwear. And the underwear is anti-chafe, and it's wonderful. And I use it anytime I go to any mouse-themed theme parks or anytime it's just a little bit too musty and I want to keep the goods separated, like that one song where you got to keep them separated. Don't have the licensing to the music. But you also, if you are in the latest and greatest realm, I know it's a long ad, but you know what? This came out actually, I believe, today. The Handyman Compact Face Shaver. If you need a touch up on the road, this is the ultimate face shaver. Your chiseled jawline won't lose its luster thanks to your dual action foil shaver. The Handyman, its compact design means you can toss it in your bag for easy grooming on the go. Dual action skin safe blade head, hybrid long hair leveler, and foil shaver blades. Up to a 60-minute runtime, 5-minute quick charge option, low battery indicator, compact waterproof magnetic blade cover, USB-C cable. It is wonderful, and you can get it for 20% off and free shipping using coupon code MEX20. Be sure to use coupon code MEX20 for this and all your Manscaped needs. Manscaped, your balls will thank you. And I'll thank you too. We'll be right back after these other additional commercial breaks. And I'm back. Like I told you folks in the previous ads, the Mexcellence 9th anniversary 9-hour stream, Saturday, July 29th, 2023. One of the big sponsors. One of the sponsors that has been most kind to us since the beginning of the Mexcellence has been Blue Shell Gaming and Collectibles. And Blue Shell Gaming and Collectibles have come with a vengeance. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to blueshellgaming.com and I'm going to check out, oh man, they got all sorts of wares. They got their locations in Clovis, Unherndon, which is in Fresno, and in Fresno, their main store. And they're selling online, but here's the thing. We got a little bit of a sneak peek of what they're giving away this time around, and it's always been the latest and greatest. And then this one right here, this one is going to be on the go. So if you want to get yourself a Switch Lite, that's right, a Switch Lite. We are giving away a Switch Lite this Saturday, July 29th from and courtesy of Blue Shell Gaming and Collectibles. I don't know what color it is, but there's a Switch Lite. If you ever wanted to play video games on the go, I stayed out 24 hours for a concert. I pulled out my Switch. Switch Lite would have done the trick right there. And you can have one along with other prizes and giveaways that Blue Shell is sponsoring. So be sure to go follow Blue Shell Gaming on Instagram and on all forms of social media. If you see the Blue Shell, you know it's them. And be sure to go to blueshellgaming.com and check out all their wares. They are wonderful. So go follow them. And appreciate their support. Appreciate you out there, Rick. And we'll be right back. And we got one more. This is a big event. And so we have a lot of sponsors. So we want to give a shout out to the ATX Whiskey Society on Instagram. The ATX Whiskey Society is giving away a lot. Now, he told me what he's giving away. Last year, gave away a bunch of big bottles. This time, he's actually giving away like over 10 samplers of different Austin and Texas whiskeys. So be sure to follow the ATX Whiskey Society on Instagram. Be sure to follow him, learn about whiskey, learn about the process, learn about what's best, learn about what makes a good whiskey a good whiskey. If you want to up your whiskey game, you want to impress your friends, you want to get good for yourself, and you want to indulge in the finer things in life without breaking the bank, ATX Whiskey Society can help you pick out the right whiskey for you. ATX Whiskey Society on Instagram, on Facebook, and everywhere social media is where you could type in ATX Whiskey Society and they show up. They're there. So be sure to check them out. So they're our buddies. Support our buddies. And thank you for supporting us. Now it's back to the show. Or another ad. Who knows? It's a mystery. Love you. So. Heard there was a big explosion. Yeah? Yeah. I heard that.
It's not that big.
Christopher Nolan created 1,000 explosions worth of DDT. Mm-hmm. DDT, no. TNT. There you go. DDT
is a wrestling move.
It's also poison that you put on grapes.
Really?
Yeah.
That part I didn't.
Yeah. There was this whole big thing with Cesar Chavez.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, hey, stop putting DDT on our fucking grapes for our wine.
That's how that started.
Literally, Cesar Chavez was about saving wine.
Really?
I mean, it was about what was happening was they were pouring pesticides on the grapes. Yeah. And so the wine was getting poisoned and grapes and raisins were getting poisoned.
So he was like, fuck that noise.
No, he was making sure people didn't get fucking poisoned, enthusiasts.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better.
But, and also, look at, I hear this movie is the bomb. Boom, 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 boom. We're talking about Oppenheimer.
I will not respond.
Please don't. I would rather you not. But we're talking about Oppenheimer. I didn't see this movie. But I have.
You didn't have 3 hours to spare.
I didn't have 3 hours to spare. I've been working on this 9th anniversary celebration. It's been a long time coming and going. But what I do, this is what I know about Oppenheimer.
Right.
Created the atomic bomb. This is also Oppenheimer the person and the movie.
He was more the Nick Fury of.
Okay, so like a worthless racist guy. No, not racist. Nick Fury was never. Well, he was racist towards Skrulls. Was Oppenheimer racist towards Skrulls? Which is the real story.
Towards, sorry, spoiler for that.
Oh, there you go.
That show no one's watching.
No one's watching. Me and Tommy are the only ones that are actually watching.
But, I'm the only one. But, he basically, look, there's a montage in this movie to where, you could, it's a montage of gathering the team together.
Right. There's a goddamn Oppenheimer team
of scientists, really.
Well, I want to say, but that's what I know about it. So, helped build the bomb. Felt real bad about it. This is broad strokes. Broad strokes.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about the communism.
That's the biggest part of it.
Didn't even know about the communism. Yeah. Florence Pugh's naked, and they digitized a dress on her in Afghanistan or those Middle Eastern countries.
I'll cover that.
Cillian Murphy's wiener's in it.
Balls.
Okay.
Balls, yeah.
And also, real quick, as we said, Balls, Mellow Cream TV said, "Hey, Tommy," and Anna Page said, "Hey, Tommy, what's your favorite scene of Barbie and the other movie?" He didn't see Barbie. We're talking about Oppenheimer. We just got into it. Sit tight. Thanks for joining, Anna Page, and thanks for joining Mellow Cream. So those are the 5 things.
Yeah,
I saw Barbie. And I thought it was phenomenal.
You loved it.
5 things. So those are the 5 things to know about Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
And half of them about the movies, half of them about realism. And then someone said... Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
And then someone said that they thought it was kind of hilarious that I know Oppenheimer met Albert Einstein, but it was like seeing Santa Claus in a very serious movie, because you don't think of Albert Einstein often as a serious person who existed in history.
Stoic and grim and...
Right.
Kind of a bummer. He's kind of a bust.
Wait, Albert Einstein?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He's I mean, rightfully so, but yeah, he's a bummer in this movie.
Right.
Yeah.
But also, the average man, he just his balls? Strange.
Yeah, I didn't see dick, just balls. It's a really weird sex scene.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the thing. I'm not spoiling anything, but I've heard.
It's bizarre.
Right.
A lot of artistic liberties by Christopher Nolan in this.
So let's start at the top. Tommy, you saw Oppenheimer. I didn't see Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
What were your first reactions to it?
My first so you got to cover for me personally, I've heard this complaint from other people too. Some people think this shit's brilliant. His best film,
magnum opus,
the best film of the year. Even.
Some would say it's his atomic bomb.
We gotta stop.
Okay, we will.
But yeah, no, like 2/3 of this film, I was like, this is my favorite movie of the year. This is
that's high
my
praise.
Favorite Christopher Nolan movie. The last act kills all momentum to where it's not even, it may be top 5 favorite movies of the year by the end of it.
So
it's
the
not
ending,
my favorite Christopher Nolan movie anymore. Like it.
You said the last 20 minutes?
No, oh God. If it's 20 minutes, it feels like 45. I'd say the last act's like 40 minutes. It feels that way.
Okay.
And it's so fucking unnecessary.
So here's the thing. The last series, like a third act or something?
Yeah.
Did they build the bomb in the second act?
The climax of the second act is them testing the Trinity. The Trinity test is what it's called.
Right. They're going to do the explosion. We know this.
And it's beautifully done. And like, it's not as big and it's not extravagant in any way.
Right.
They cut the sound off. Sorry, spoiler on that. He takes a lot of artistic liberty.
Right.
Some of it works. Some of it fucking doesn't.
Yeah, they cut the music out when Admiral Holdo did the light speed into the Death Star.
It's like that, like 5 times.
Like Star Wars. You know, what you're saying is Oppenheimer's like Star Wars.
I would never.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm sorry, but I just realized, like, oh yeah, Star Wars did that. They cut the audio, and idiots.
Not that Star Wars.
No, but then idiots also thought, hey, the sound is broken. We didn't hear the Star Destroyer again exploded. So I was wondering.
I'm sure people thought that too. With
this. I want to hear. Was it? They were pretty much Marvin the Martian. Yeah. Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? I came into IMAX to see a kaboom.
Yeah, no kaboom. It's all silent, basically, but it's very well done because I think. The Trinity bomb, his choice of cutting the sound out, makes that scene more.
So there's a gravitas in this movie. There's a lot of elements that are good in this movie. You know,
a ton, including the editing. This shit is for people with ADD.
Really?
If you have ADD, this is the epic for you.
Well, I saw the review from Red Letter Media, and they were talking about. And they made even a joke where they were like, they recut 12 Angry Men, but just gave it an epic soundtrack because apparently this movie
music,
right? This music was just supposedly
which he doesn't do.
Constantly like na 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 na.
Much needed. And
really? But you love people talking. Greta
Ludwig,
Ludwig van Goranson, I believe. Yeah, he does The Mandalorian. He's done everything good in the last 10 years.
John Williams, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Very
absolutely.
Yeah, you want him for your
He did Black Panther,
right?
An
Oscar, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just the guy now. He does the soundtrack here, and it's great because it's people talking. You mentioned Barbie was people talking. It's guys in room, Josh Hartnett included, people talking. God, can I do this for Josh Hartnett?
What are you doing for Josh Hartnett? Oh,
it's about goddamn time. Because he's like, look, at first they cut around him so quickly, but that's just the editing style in the first, half of this movie. It just he's fat, he's big now.
Oh.
He's got weight. He looks older. He's portly. But he looks like someone from the fucking 1940s. Like, he just has a 1940s look about him. And the whole golly geez, Oppie. No, we're not going to do that. Yeah, he totally sells it. And
G. Willikers.
Yeah.
He would throw a G. Willikers out there.
He would throw a G. Willikers out, and he sells it completely. And nobody gets to shine in this, minus Cillian Murphy, who I think it's a great performance, but it's so subtle and low key. But he hits everything he needs to hit. Everyone else besides him, besides that one other person who I'll get to in a second, is wasted.
Wasted.
Even Josh Hartnett, to a degree, is wasted. He's great. But
the guy, well, who's that? Not Ben Affleck. Who's the other one? Matt Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon's good.
You got Matt Damon in there.
Matt Damon's in a completely different film, but it's refreshing, and a lot of people are praising him for having the best performance.
Look at this Albert Einstein. Look at him.
Yeah, he makes you want to just leave.
Yeah,
and go to sleep for hours.
Dude, this movie is not a good topic. They're building the atomic bomb.
It's shit.
It's the reason why we're in this situation.
But it's not a grim movie. It's a movie. It's a and anyone who says it's not a biopic is a fucking idiot. It's a biopic.
What do they think
it's called Oppenheimer. Well, Christopher Nolan said it's not a biopic, and Christopher Nolan's a pretentious motherfucker.
Absolutely.
He's brilliant sometimes, and sometimes he's his own worst enemy. And his last few films, he's been his own fucking worst enemy.
Right.
Because this was my favorite movie. Yes, he did.
That's all right. A guy looks like Les Grossman. You don't see it, right?
He looks like
From
Les
Tropic
Grossman.
Thunder? Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, go ahead.
That's a
you said
brother.
This was your favorite movie.
The first hour and a half. This was my favorite movie of the year. Beautifully directed. The pacing out fucking standing. Like I said, I've never seen editing like this. I've never seen a biopic where it jumps. Like an atom bomb is a combustion.
Right.
And someone described it feels like a combustion. It does. Like it feels like things bumping into each other of a man's life. And you'll see him in college. You'll jump to him as an old man. Then you'll jump to him married in his 30s. Then you'll jump back to him in college.
Oh, so it's not linear.
It's non-linear. Well, it's Christopher Nolan. Of course not. But it's non-linear in a point to where it's like, oh, this is just a mosaic of this dude's life. Like, we're just jumping from place to place.
Right.
And that's okay. But when we're not jumping from place to place, it's in black and white. It's very JFK-ish. Like, that's the movie you think of the most. And when it's not his life, it's black and white, and it's Robert Downey Jr., because he wants to be a cabinet member, I think, in Eisenhower's administration.
Yeah.
And so it's this, and you're like, what's going on here? What's this guy? And you see him from the very beginning. He seems like a nice guy. Like, I love scientists. They're great. I'm not a science guy myself. I didn't go to school for that, but I respect it and I love it. And come here to Princeton, and we'll take care of you. And
this is Robert Downey Jr.'s character?
You have my respect, yes. And I can't spoil it, but he ain't what he seems. I loved him in this. Like, every fucking moment he's on screen, like, every movement in his fucking face means something.
And he's not Tony Stark in all?
Oh, you don't see Tony Stark in any way. Like, if you remember him in Chaplin, if you've ever seen Chaplin.
Yeah.
He got nominated for an Oscar for way back when. It's on that level. And it's probably his best. Like, this is what he does. Like, you're seeing, if you think he's a movie star, he's not. He's a fucking actor. Right. And he reminds you, like, no, I'm an actor.
Yeah, I ain't just Tony Stark.
I ain't fucking Tony Stark. I know how to do this shit.
I ain't Sergeant Lincoln Osiris, all right?
He throws himself into that shit, too. And the way it's...
also, Emiliano, it isn't spoiling. It was history.
It is straight up history. But in the context
Spoiler
of this
alert,
movie,
there's 2 cities that were leveled pretty bad. It was a very bad time.
Yeah, which we don't see, and that's a whole thing too.
Yeah, well, people were saying, people were like...
Second half does a poor job of that. But like, he's great. And you love seeing him every time he's on screen. And there's a thing that happens with his character who's a real person, if you know history. Yeah, and it's just like, oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. In any other movie, it would be really stupid and would not work because Christopher Nolan doing Christopher Nolan
Well, let's put a pin in that because I do want to know what it is. And it is history.
It is.
But at the same
I'm not
time...
going to spoil it.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay. But I was asking you to at later.
No. Look, Christopher Nolan, again, not only is he his own worst enemy, he's actor's worst enemy because he could have done that even better. Robert Downey Jr. to me did amazing in this in spite of Christopher Nolan.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a part that's supposed to be really impactful that I'm like, oh, so this is happening now? That wasn't seamless at all.
Right. That
was poorly done on your part there, Christopher Nolan. And okay, but Robert Downey Jr. kind of saved you.
Right.
Yeah. But that happens. And it's a whole portion of this movie that shouldn't exist that would make this movie great.
They just overdid it?
It's so overdid it.
Like,
because they really emphasize the whole communism aspect. Which, yeah, he knew a lot of communists.
Best buddies.
And he was okay with communism, and he probably was a communist at some point, but when the shit started hitting the fan, it was like, oh, I could go get in trouble for this. Nah, I'm good. That happened a lot with a lot of early communists, and he was one of them. His wife was one of them, and that's just what it is. And we go into that whole thing with, the depositions of that, and it's just like, oh, I already saw the bomb drop. I can leave now.
Really?
I'm done.
So are you recommending that if people were in, like, let's say a drive-in theater or something? Oh, let's say bring those back, right? You'd leave after the bomb. You're like, wow.
Robert Downey Jr. helps it so much because he's a big part of it. And he's before that. Act. He's throughout. Like, you see him throughout, and then it's the beginning of the second act. You're like, oh, this is what your thing is, because it's a scene with him, Josh Hartnett. It's it's the cameos in this movie keep you in it because you're like, oh, fuck, he showed up.
Well, that was the thing. Someone was like, this movie is so strange because it's like, oh, shit, it's Jonah Hill or whoever, right? It'd be like somebody who's like, it's just out of blue. But giving like very serious, like, is Josh Peck in this?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Josh Peck is in this. He pops up. Dennis Quaid's son, Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid? Oh, not Jack Quaid.
He pops up like Casey Affleck pops up. Everybody pops the fuck up.
You're telling me the fucking Game Sphere guy shows up in this?
In it.
Yeah, apparently.
Like
spherical. Hey, hold on. Hey, Oppenheimer, what's the shape of the bomb? Spherical.
We were waiting on it.
But no, you let us down, Josh Peck. We were waiting on it. To the point
to where it's like, oh, I would love to see more Josh Peck. I would love to see more Jack Quaid. I would love to see more Casey Affleck. Sorry, we got to move this shit along. It was fun having you here. Right. Goodbye. But a part of a lot of the movie is like, oh shit, they're in this and they're really good. Like John, I didn't know Josh
extra Skarsgård thrown around.
It's a scar. Is he the bonus Skarsgård? The bonus Skarsgård. Yeah. I didn't know fucking Josh Hartnett was in this till he popped the fuck up.
Right.
But he lingers a little bit more so than a lot of others do. And it's just like, well, that's fun and that's cool. But you also have Emily Blunt in this, and you give her jack all to do. Right. She has jack shit to fucking do.
Really?
You have Emily Blunt. Yeah, Gary Oldman pops up
also someone
his is
said,
like the most secret cameo, but yeah.
At one point, Oppenheimer, Josh Peck makes his exact face and almost took me out of the movie.
He does.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
He's
good in the movie. I know, but you can't be making mean faces, Josh Peck.
Dane DeHaan is fucking legit in this.
You're my best friend, Peter Dane DeHaan? What? You're my best friend, Peter. That's how he reads the line in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
He's so good that he is the most low-key best thing about this movie.
What the fuck?
He really is. He's so solid, you forget that he's there. And then you're like, oh, fuck yeah, Dane DeHaan. I got to give a shout-out to him.
Fucking look at his weird face.
Oh, and also Han Solo.
Yeah, Ansel Elric or whatever.
Yes, and the fact you have both of them in one movie.
Oh my God.
I thought they were the same guy for years. But they're not. They're two separate people, and they're both in this film. And it's great. And then the third act comes. It's just slow. And Robert Downey Jr.
But not the fun slow.
No, it's like, I'm done. Let me go. And then comes the sex scenes. Because I didn't mention Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh's in it.
Did not need to be. And you know we love on this show we love us.
TJ will fight for some Florence Pugh.
So will I. I love some Florence Pugh. She's the truth.
I like her when she does fake Russian accent.
She's great when she does anything.
She's very great when she do fun fake Russian
American accent. She's just pleasant.
Exactly.
And she's just lovely. And she was wasted in this.
Really?
Big time. Her character is a real person who had her character is so complex in real life, the actual counterpart, don't. You can't. Because if you can't legitly get into her story,
right.
If you can't make a story about her and Oppenheimer, that's it.
Right.
No A-bomb included, just those two. Mm-hmm. Then you have something. If you don't fucking bother.
You fucking Tom Bombadil her ass and just write her out because you can't include it because it won't make sense otherwise.
Sex scenes and they're both awful.
Right. I heard the conclusion of one of them. And it's like, here.
Well, we're gonna
read this book real quick in the middle of the sex scene.
No, we're gonna stop fucking, and you're gonna read this book, and you're gonna say the most famous quote you've ever said. How does it
I am
go?
Giant. I am evil robot.
Death I am. And
I am Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Let's see. What is the quote? Do the one. I don't want to hear all these.
It's the Destroy of Worlds quote.
What? Oh, it's asking me about. Oh, there it is.
Oh, good Lord.
That's what it was. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Death, the destroyer of worlds. Yeah, he's famous for saying that, and we say that. Like
also, I like the chat. I am become death. I am death. Have I become? What is he fucking? Fucking
Yoda.
Yoda. There you go.
I am become death.
Death. I am Yoda. I am
destroyer of worlds.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Yeah.
There, that's my best Yoda.
Yoda Oppenheimer. Yodenheimer, yeah.
Yodenheimer. Okay, that just sounds Nordic at that point.
Yeah, it does.
Yodenheimer sounds like the
Brother
realm that you're. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, like. Yeah, he says,
death be nimble, death be quick. Death jumped over the candlestick.
Oh, no.
I am become the death.
But he says that quote after Florence Pugh's very eccentric character hops off his dick and just grabs the book. And yeah, and then it's another one where it's a dream sequence.
Hold on, real quick though. I couldn't do that with my books. That's the thing. If you did that exact same scene where a girl hops up off of you after sex.
No, not after. Sammy, middle of.
Okay, middle of. Grabs a book and says, read some literature. I got a few books over there. Hun, could you grab me a random book from my bookshelf?
Because that's kind of what it was.
It seems like that would be any of them. Don't look. Just look. Even if it's a picture book, which I don't have many books. And I'm going to pull, and just pull a page out for me, please.
Got to have words of this.
Pull a page out and point to, give me a line.
That's a good choice.
I know which book it is, but I've never read it because TJ gave it to me. All right. Oh, man. Wait, what? I got to read this book? Yeah. Search engine optimization for dummies. Many different types of content can be used as link bait. The top 10 list. Yeah. These have nearly become cliche online, but can still be as effective if they are fresh and new.
That. Come on now.
Oh, my God. It's gone already.
It's gone.
How-to guides. Explain how to do something in a clear and easy way. Visuals like images or videos can be helpul. Yeah.
Done.
This is the worst
book.
And done. Yeah. I need to get more Egyptian. No, Bagavi get it is. Oh, God dang, it doesn't give me the history of the person. Point is, I need better books. But second of all, you don't just mid-coital read books.
You know, it's weird.
It's weird.
It's just, it takes you out of the movie.
Unless you go, I am the destroyer of worlds, and the worlds, I mean that pussy.
I would have given it a better rating.
Right, I would have given him a round of applause for that.
He re-edited that quote to that, but no, it's not. It's straightforward.
Savage made a quickest nut on record. Sorry for search engine optimization for dummies. If you've ever wondered what I do, Tommy, this is what I do. I don't read this book.
You keep your porn hubs.
I don't read this book.
Search engine. Why do you have that?
TJ gave it to me when we first started the Excellence. I go, I'll read it, and then I just never did.
You never did. Okay, fair enough.
But it held my monitor up very high when I needed it to.
And you used it for this bit.
And I used it for this bit. Yeah. I had comic books. I had Calvin.
Man.
I had Calvin and Hobbes.
Make him read.
She does all the reading. She reads like what, about 200 books a year?
Read together.
Not that many, about 150? Like 100 books a year.
Jesus.
Okay.
My girl does that too.
Yeah, see? So
I bait and switched. I said I read articles.
I read articles.
That counts.
I'm reading this chat right now. Yeah. Look at them. It's Quickest nut on record. They're still saying
reading
that.
Is fundamental.
Exactly. At least I'm illiterate, not like fucking Aiden Ross, who is illiterate.
That motherfucker's just dumb.
Anyway.
Yeah,
anyway.
But yes, no, it's parts of this movie that just take you clean the fuck out. Like, it's a weird thing in that final half or that final act where it's just so unneeded.
Well, the music I heard was a big thing.
Amazing.
But here's the thing. This is what I was talking about with Christopher Nolan's 12 Angry Men. Yeah. Apparently all the scenes are like this. Please confirm or deny, because I cracked up at this. Because I watched 12 Angry Men because I love the short story.
Me too, yeah.
The movie is amazing.
Yeah.
The movie's amazing.
Classic, yeah.
Christopher Nolan's 12 Angry Men. Let's see if I get copyright strip yet.
Is everyone here? Yes, we talk. If you don't have a motive, where's your case, right? The boy knew the knife could be identified as the one we just brought.
Let's skip ahead a little bit because it gets to a crescendo.
Never really know. 9 of us now seem to feel that the defendant is innocent.
Is this how the movie is?
Christ.
Gambling on probabilities.
Except you don't know what's happening at all times.
Maybe trying to let a guilty man go free. I don't know. Nobody really can.
Same kind of feeling.
Like people are just talking.
Except jump from time periods.
Oh my God.
Every cut. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd like this. What do you give it?
See, Marco said he wouldn't either because of the cuts. It's done to perfection. I don't know who edited this shit, It's
but they win editing
to perfection, and whatever he was going for with those quick cuts, he succeeds.
Right.
Like it works, and just the jumping from period to period, like it is a mosaic, but at the end you get the full picture of it.
So what do you give it?
It was gonna have a 9.5.
Oh, so like Barbie, like almost as good as Barbie.
Almost 8.
8.
It's an 8.
I thought it would bring it lower.
It's a low 8. But it's a low 8,
so
but I have to give it an 8.
So here's
because some of the shots are just gorgeous.
Right. Yeah. So technical marvel. Paced pretty well until
music's great, performances. If they're there long enough, you can enjoy them. A lot of cameos, which is fun for the first time viewing. You lose track of the plot. Right. It gets to a point where like, okay, are we doing the Nazi thing? Or are we doing the communist thing? Oh, commies. Okay, this is where we are. You're talking a lot. Okay, you jump from time period and now you're back. Oh, it was a whole scandal. That's what that was? Because it's Christopher Nolan. Everything's down. Everything's low played.
Right.
It's like, oh, I didn't think of what that was. I didn't think that was a big deal, but apparently it was confusing. A huge deal. You have to see it twice in order to fully get it, at the very least.
Man, so Barbie and Oppenheimer.
It's got a little tenant in it to the point where he's just like, fuck it, I'm going. You can't keep up, fuck you. I'm going. And then, of course we can't fucking keep up with you.
Right.
And it's just like, all right, cool. This was beautiful. This has all the Nolanisms that you want.
Right.
Every last bit of them. And then it gets to the point, same with fucking Dunkirk, same with his last few movies. Tenet completely. You get in your own way. You were up your own ass to a point to where this became pretentious and it didn't have to be.
You were almost there.
You had it, and you Nolan yourself, and now this shit drops. Because
so you don't want a director's cut. You want a normal person's cut.
Fuck no, I would not watch a director's cut of this.
You want a very good editor's cut.
Yes,
I want the editor's cut.
Generic Warner Brothers editor who's on the lot.
Right.
Have him cut that.
The guy who cut it physically be like,
the dude
all right,
who cut Torque.
You don't
have him cut this. Like anyone, really, anyone with experience editing.
So the real question is cinema back with Barbie and Oppenheimer based off of our reviews? Two above 8 films on the same weekend.
Yeah, they were above 8.
Was your theater packed when you went and saw it?
Yes, it was. A lot of old people. And the most racist person at that theater, which I don't know if I'm going to go back to that theater.
What happened?
The manager's racist as shit.
What happened?
So, they have the thing when you walk in, it's the person there that's like, if you have a ticket, they'll scan it, you can go. But otherwise, get it at the concession.
Yeah.
So I guess it was a manager. It looked like a fucking principal from 1998.
Oh my God.
He's definitely in his 60s. Yes.
Oh God, goatee.
Hold on, I gotta have this. Wore his glasses like this.
Oh, what the fuck?
So I walk in and he's like, yeah, can I help you? You have a ticket? Like, no, I'm gonna go buy one there, Chief. Thanks though. And so I'll go up to the concession. You know how you feel when eyes are on you.
Yeah.
And so I do one of these. Like I look back and he's just.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up! He's not even talking.
And so I had to double take it real quick. And so of course I wear glasses usually.
Right.
And so I pull one of these. I'm just like.
Give him the look.
Yeah, and then he's just like.
Oh, in a huff.
Kind of shit. And then the guy was like, can I get you any popcorn? I was like, I would never purchase a concession at this thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me my movie ticket.
Give me my movie ticket so I can watch this shit and get the fuck out of here. But yeah.
What theater was this?
The one we always go to.
The one closest to here?
Yeah.
What?
First time I ever saw the guy there, but yeah.
Oh, well, we got a bunch of teenagers who felt like they've never worked a day in their life. Like it was all their first day.
I'm used to them. They're fine. Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I didn't get that.
But yeah, no, it's cinema back from this
batch.
It is.
But
and I think in a way because these movies will be probably the highest of the summer, and they really touted themselves as, "Hey, no CG here,
right?
Practical, none of that other bullshit you've been."
But they're going to learn the wrong lesson from this, right? They're going to be like, "Oh,
more. Especially Zaslav's dumbass."
Oh yeah, they're going to be like, they're going to say, "Oh man, they want everything done CG or no CG. They want everything done practically."
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to throw our actors in lava, but we're not going to give them contracts for unions yet. So everyone's going to be thrown in lava, and there's going to be no contracts. Now, Tommy, I asked the question of whether cinema has been saved, at least theaters.
This was. It's there.
Right.
The recipe's in there, Sammy.
Right.
Of how you can have people constantly going to theaters weekend after weekend.
But they just refuse to do so.
Yeah. I can talk to Zazzy. Zazoff, you dumb motherfucker. Listen. And I know it's other studio heads, but he's the avatar for all of the dumb studio
ones.
Heads in America and probably the world. Zazzy, you stupid bitch. Listen to me. It wasn't because of the CGI. It's because people did creative things. Even though Barbie's an IP, it's famous. Yeah, it's not a franchise.
Right.
It's a known property, but it's not because of the movie. Not just because of Barbie. It's because Greta Gerwig and her husband made something very creative.
And with a feminist message.
With a solid message in it that resonates, and it was well done and cleverly done. According
with
to Sammy,
tons of personality.
Yeah. Oppenheimer succeeded in spite of Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan is a brand in and of himself because he's a director that people trust.
Right.
Sure. And so, but he makes well-made movies. He loves them. The heart and the love is in the film, and it's true film. And that's still needed because I saw, like I said, nothing but old people.
Right.
It was a throwback to like your Dances with Wolves, your Brave Hearts. Back when they did that shit. That's what it feels
movies
like.
for adults.
Blockbuster, epic movies for adults. They did that back in the day.
Right.
And it worked. Shawshank.
Right.
That works. It's still an audience for that will pay lots of money for something that's not dumbass superheroes and dumbass CGI like The Flash, you dumb bitch.
But Tommy,
he's dumb.
But we need cartoons for grown men children who could buy product toys like myself.
They don't spend money. They're incels.
No, they spend money on action figures of like I did and like Legos.
You're
like
not
I've
an
done
incel,
it.
to be fair.
I'm not an incel.
You're not.
But that's only because of the grace of women letting me.
You have one
sex.
that loves you.
Well, dab. No, but I meant before that. Because it was, I would have been involuntarily celibate because I had no game, and then one of them, or like a couple of them, at some point in my life, were like, "Yeah, we should probably. This guy's pretty cool." And then, and then it happened, and I'm like, "Yeah." I was very much out of the equation. It was like not immediately. A lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, I got laid 'cause I'm so cool." No, I would have been on a wrong path this entire time had not for some girl be like, pick me out of like a crowd and be like, you know what? Yeah, you're pretty solid. Come here. So like I said, it's scary times, man. What I'm saying.
Right.
Scary times for all.
They're not going to get the right message out of this.
But that's the thing. So
originality. If all else fails, originality. Because what you want is word of mouth, and word of mouth on Barbie is good. Word of mouth on Oppenheimer is good.
But the reason why I asked that is because
where's Mission Impossible at right now?
Got fucked up with the IMAX screenings because of Oppenheimer. But I say that because you have a streaming service that released what you've said is a good movie, a new movie.
Yes.
But before we get into that, the star of said movie, or one of the co-stars of said movie, Jamie Foxx, real quick. Want to shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Big shout.
Texas' own Jamie Foxx. He was sick for a while. He had a catastrophic event happen, medical issue.
Emergency which is his business.
People were lying on his name, saying he's about to die, and
strokes and all
this other stuff. He can't see. He's blind. He's in cardiac arrest. He's all these things.
Paralyzed the whole nine. Yeah.
He's looking to be in good spirits. He's talking. He's
out and about.
So he's talking. He looks a little undersized. Looks a little sickly, if you're being honest. Because he was sick.
He was very bad off.
He was at the brink, is what people would say.
You could tell like a little bit, like he's definitely on the mend.
And Rakeem said, "Yeah, thank God he's alive and well."
No shit, that would have
that would have been tough.
It got to a point where it was like, okay, so any day now I might hear that Jamie Foxx is dead.
Right.
Like it was at that point.
Well, like I told you, like Chadwick Boseman didn't hit me until like 3 years later.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been on par.
Like 3 years later.
Yeah.
3 years later, I was listening to like one of the songs from the Black Panther soundtrack, and I turned off my car and I started crying. I was like, fuck, Chadwick Boseman's fucking God, man.
Yeah.
And Jamie Foxx,
it would have been the same.
It would have been the same thing. I would have been like, man, Jamie Foxx died. That's sad. Man, that sucks. And 3 years from now, I would have heard, she gave me money. Yeah. When I'm in, I would have been like, Jamie, fuck.
And he did Ray, fuck.
Right.
Man. Yeah, I was really
what you
worried.
say? I would have heard what you say.
One of the most talented entertainers we have. Like,
right.
It would have really, and just, he seems like just a good dude. He's always had a good,
And now people are starting with the bullshit conspiracy theories. He's fake and AI.
Deep fakes.
And he's, he's CG and they cloned him and the deep state. Everybody shut the fuck up real quick about all that nonsense.
It's on the men, leave him be and let him
Right. He's like, oh, he's paler skinned compared to the sun because he hasn't been in the sun.
Been in a fucking hospital.
In a hospital.
Yeah.
For months.
What happens?
He's emaciated probably because he can't. Probably wasn't eating. It's probably all IVs.
Yeah.
He's still not 100%, and he was mellow.
Yeah.
He's still sick. He's still recovering.
He's still recovering.
So all these people talking all this shit, all this nonsense. Like, get your fucking clicks, you stupid bitches.
No, these are the same motherfuckers.
And hold on. First of all,
yeah.
Both of us never use the word bitches. We've used it back to back for Zaslav and for conspiracy theorists against them.
Yes. Yeah.
We don't use it for women, but we use it for people who are fucking being reprehensible to halfway decent people. Or fucking up so severely and ruining the chances of other good, decent people, which Zaslav is
studios, yeah. But yeah, no, like
I hate that was the thing.
These are the same fucking people that were talking shit about Chadwick when they're like, oh, he's skinny.
He's doing the Wakanda Forever during cancer treatments, and everyone's like, oh, he looks so bored. Fuck him.
Where the fuck were those people when he died? And we found out, he was
crying,
battling.
They were crying.
Yeah,
just the same as all of us.
Fuck up.
Right.
Get off of X.
Shut up. It's Twitter, and no one's gonna stop calling it Twitter.
No,
if you call it
dumbest fucking
if you
thing
call it
ever.
X, I'm not gonna like you. Is what's gonna happen.
Shouldn't like him anyway.
But it's like not Elon. I'm saying like, so I was on X and I X'd out of, and like, no, I don't like
calling it what it actually is.
Fucking Twitter.
Fuck Eli.
Yeah,
I call him
Eli. It's Elon.
Elon. I forget
like elongated.
Yeah,
but. He's a
Without the G.
He's a fucking idiot. Point is,
yeah, he's dumb.
Hey, rest up, Jamie Foxx.
Foxx is okay, and not only is he okay, I love the thing that a clone was one of the. Oh,
I won't call it X until it gives it to me. He's dead too.
He's terrible.
No, DMX. He's dead.
Oh,
I won't call it X until he gives it to me. X gon' give it to you. That's
had a
the
hologram
joke.
cameo in Righteous Gemstone. Shout out.
DMX?
Yes, he did. It's great. Watch the show. It's an amazing show. But yeah, no.
Sure.
But yeah, the clone thing I thought was funny at this time.
Because he's promoting a movie called The Clone.
Well, he can't promote anything.
Tyrone. But he can't, yeah.
But yeah, he was, he hinted at,
Is he the lead?
He is
Is
not.
he Tyrone?
Nope.
Okay. What is They Clone Tyrone?
So I'll just, I'm not even going to bury the lead. This is my favorite movie of the year so far. And not even by choice.
Better than the first 2/3 of Oppenheimer?
Yes.
Okay, comparatively.
Honestly, yes.
Okay.
Comparatively.
What's the premise of this movie? I don't know. I know John Boyega. John Boyega.
As little as possible. Because I went into it pretty much blind. I saw like a teaser, was just them in the elevator.
Now,
yes, it is out. Them in the elevator singing I'm Going Down by Mary J. Blige.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that seems fun. I have no idea what this movie's about, but I don't know what era it's in. Because
cell phones?
Flip phones.
Love that feature.
Every car a black person drives is like a Cutlass or a 85 Buick. You have three.
Sorry, I was gonna die if I was spit all over the shit.
Your three leads, Sammy, are a pimp, a drug dealer, and a prostitute.
Oh my God! Is John Boyega is John Boyega the prostitute?
He's not.
That would have been hilarious.
He's a drug dealer.
They should have really fucked with our expectations and made John Boyega the prostitute.
So Netflix keeps doing this bullshit to me, Sammy.
Which is
the past 3 years they've given me a top 3 of the year movie for me.
Oh, just for you.
For me, where it seems like, it's gonna be other people that like this because it's good. It's a good movie. I have great taste, so of course. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, but no, it's like so specifically Tommy. In some, like Fear Street was one. Right. The Adam Project was another one. And it's like, this would be the third in that for my Netflix trilogy.
Really? Of just Tommy's trilogy?
The movies that just hit me in ways that I'm like, God damn, I could watch this repeatedly. I've seen this movie 6 times.
What?
It's now just a background movie.
Immediately, that quickly?
That fucking quickly. Like I said, on accident, this became my favorite movie of the year.
Really?
But just the fact of the elements that are in it, Sammy. Let me tell you this and see if you don't. You like Black Dynamite, right?
I love Black Dynamite.
So let's go.
I sell drugs to the community. I fucking love that movie. I threw that shit before I walked in the room. I love it.
They have a Western coming out.
I saw. Oh, I'm so excited.
But yeah, no. So throw Black Dynamite in a blender. Throw, oh, fuck. It's so many things in this movie. Cabin in the Woods, throw that in here.
Interesting.
And throw Us in there.
So like a menacing element. Us. Yeah.
No, but it takes a lot from Us, actually.
Okay.
And also throw in a dash of Sorry to Bother You. Throw those movies in a blender. That's this fucking movie.
So, like,
Sam,
who's the director on this?
It's a sci-fi hood movie.
Who's the director on this?
Jules Taylor, who wrote Creed 2.
Okay.
He's a writer.
Okay.
And this is his
directorial debut.
Directorial writer, director debut.
Now, and you're throwing his name in with a lot of great films.
Yeah.
You're throwing his name in a lot of great films in that blender right now.
I mean, that's what it's a perfect amalgamation of those movies.
Epistrophically's rating with the party of 5.
Hey,
thanks, buddy.
Love it.
Love seeing you. Appreciate you.
But you know how I feel about hood movies, Sam. You know how I feel about blaxploitation movies. You know how I feel about sci-fi.
Right.
They just did all of it.
Really?
It is a blaxploitation sci-fi hood movie.
I'm watching it tonight while I'm editing.
Because this movie starts off like a hood movie, really. To the point to where you see a hood, like John Boyega, man. John Boyega, I knew he was a good actor. And I was like.
He's a great actor.
Oh, he's a great, great actor.
Yeah, Attack the Block.
The shit he has to do.
18-year-old.
It's a little Attack the Block,
right.
Honestly. Yeah. Like, it throws so many things in.
Allow it, bruv. That was him.
He ain't that here.
Yeah.
He is a southern drug dealer in a city that's unnamed, which I love that. It does.
Oh, my God.
It does the 7 thing.
I love that. I love
I love when
it's
they
like
do that.
vagaries, no time, no place.
Like when they name the city at the end of the movie and it's a news report, it's a cough in front of it so you can't hear what city
so it's any city USA.
But the hood is called the Glen, yeah. It's any city USA. The hood in that city is called the Glen.
Uh-huh.
And you have your drug dealers doing their normal, thing, selling
Right.
drugs, beefing with rival drug dealers. You have pimps doing their normal thing. You have prostitutes doing their normal thing.
Right.
It's the hood. It's what's expected, right?
Right.
It keeps the status quo. That's kind of the main part of this movie, to where it's maybe there are elements that make it that way.
Right.
Things we love, like fried chicken and grape drink.
What?
Yeah, it's a Boondocks episode almost.
Really?
Sci-fi form.
Also,
It is
real quick,
fucking brilliant.
Crimson Scythe 01, new first-time chatter. Welcome to the show.
Love it.
Wait, so they go into why that's the case? Those things?
Yes. It is a whole explanation as to why. To me, it's better than Us, because Us should be the thing it's kind of compared to.
Right.
It's far better than Us, because it's a logical explanation.
Tommy, my curiosity is at fucking peak
It should
right now.
be. It absolutely should be. The things John Boyega has to do, the range he has to have in this is amazing.
Oh,
And he starts
because
off-
he's Tyrone.
I can't say that. His name is Fontaine is the character.
Fontaine is a character.
You'll find out who Tyrone is by the end of the movie.
Okay.
I love that shit. It's fucking brilliant.
I feel like this is
That
your
comes
Barbie
up.
moment where you
It
can't really
is,
tell me
man.
anything about the movie.
I don't want to say a fucking word. I want you to experience it yourself. Because like I said, it's a hood movie, and it
Right.
plays itself almost like a hood movie in a way. It's lighthearted in a way, but it's still like shit happens. It's like, fuck, that's a hood movie scene.
Oh, so does it go
God
heavy?
Damn, it goes heavy, and then it pulls back, and then it's just like, oh, okay, what the fuck?
So there's like
it goes really heavy, and then it pulls back immediately.
So it'll go Ricky, and then go to something
and then
else.
you're like, oh, okay, huh. Great, it brings you back down, like
Really?
Because John Boyega plays that intense scene so intensely, and I'm like, fuck, that's a hell of a that's acting. What you just that got me
Right.
That shook me the way that scene played, because that's a classic hood movie scene.
Right.
It's played realistically, and goddamn, and then it immediately snaps you out of it. It's like, oh, I am in a sci-fi movie here, and then you're just like, what the fuck is going on? And then you're like, okay, is it like this movie? Is it like a Groundhog's Day type deal? And you find out immediately, no, it's not. And you're more confused, but in the best way. You're like, okay, I need to know what's happening, how this plays out.
Tommy sold. I want it.
Man,
put
it
it
is
in my veins.
It is amazing. It is my favorite movie of the year, and I'm probably going to go home and watch it again.
I feel like we should do a
could watch
review
it over and over.
I feel like we should do a review with all of us having watched it.
Yeah, please. For me.
You know what?
Birthday gift.
Birthday
Do
gift?
that.
Okay. Comic book?
'Cause, yeah. This, like, you especially would dig it, I feel.
Oh, yeah.
And
Absolutely.
It's just, and the ending, like it's called, they cloned Tyrone. And you go throughout the movie like, okay, who the fuck is, why is it called They Cloned Tyrone?
Yeah.
And then at the very end, it explains it in such a brilliant fucking way. Well, you know already because the movie's over, but like...
Because they cloned Tyrone.
They throw it in there and you're like, oh, that is so goddamn brilliant.
Right.
And then to top it off, Sammy, it is a remix of Better Call Tyrone by Erykah Badu.
What?
Called simply They Cloned Tyrone, and she redoes the whole song.
Wait, Erykah Badu does the whole song?
She redoes the entire song to fit the movie.
That's awesome.
And the hook is, motherfuckers clone Tyrone.
What the fuck?
It's great. I've been jamming it all week. Like, it's phenomenal.
You know what, though? I forgot to mention, I'd be remiss to go back to my review real quick.
Yeah.
There's a couple, like, motif songs in Barbie are phenomenal.
Really? It's a great soundtrack.
Yeah, it's a great soundtrack, but there's one that is Lizzo is a singer of one of the songs. Not spoiling anything there, but Lizzo's songs is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And then they throw in a 90s alternative band that's a personal favorite of mine. You know how that was you were a Tommy joke?
Yeah.
Like, or Tommy movies and stuff like that. It's only for you. This one song was just for me. It was fucking funny. And they kept bringing it back up.
Movie.
So another thing to throw in your movies, good directors.
Yeah.
It's little leitmotifs of songs.
Yeah.
Funny things and things you can throw in. For the record, you did say birthday. Yeah. And I do want to. We're going long for just us. We can talk all the time. We're almost done. Well, the thing is, I don't want to go too far. But you brought up birthdays. I want to give you this. So this is what we're giving away. Speaking of They Cloned Tyrone. Right. So we were talking about black authors, black directors, things of that sort. So for the Black Excellence podcast on the 9-hour stream, we're giving away the first 5 issues of Scrap, which is a comic book that I met from. It was an artist, I believe he's in Ohio, and his name is Juice. That's the name of the artist. His real name's in there as well. But just real quick, I want to shout it out. I thought it was a good time. Yeah. Essentially, it's in my eyes, my pitch of it would be Street Fighter, but with a black female lead.
Yeah.
And so they got characters from all over the place. Tommy, this is your birthday gift. You were talking about birthday gift. The art is amazing. We have the first 5 issues and a signed pair of UFC gloves from the artist and the creator. So, Tommy, take a look at that.
Okay.
Give us a review. That's one of your gifts, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the other gift is that we're all going to go watch They Cloned Tyrone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
But yeah, look, it's cool, right? I saw that and I thought you'd love it. And the art style is amazing. And he actually recognized he knew who we were. Had a good time talking to him. He's a really solid dude. Scrap official.
Give an honest review for this. This is
please do.
Shout out.
Yeah, be sure to read that first one by the time you get there. Here, let me go on Instagram real quick. So while we wrap up this show, I wanted to give some early shout outs. That's going to be one of our things. Mm-hmm. The first 5 issues, the 6th one's on, 6th one on Patreon.
Okay.
So he's trying to get funding for that. But where are my messages? There we go. There's our messages. But if you go to on Instagram, I'm just going to go to the page if I can. Scrap Comic Official right there. The official page of the comic book Scrap. Please support the Kickstarter, the link below. But yeah. And so that is the inspiration of the main person, the main character. So it's like a real life person, like a real life Street Fighter. She was there. She's really nice. And both of them are really nice. But look at all the character designs. Very Street Fighter-esque, right?
It is.
There you go. Boom. Look like that. So that's going to be given away. Black artist, man. Tommy, what is your number rating, though, for this movie?
Oh, this is a 9.5. It barely missed 10.
What made it miss 10?
It loads in a part to where they could have... I'm real big on editing, man. You got to know when to get out and when to get in, you know? And it loads like just a few minutes. They could have cut just a few minutes. Because there's a point where you're like, oh, okay. And then it picks you right back up again. And
Gotcha.
And it riles you back up to where you need to be. But it's like, if you just would have took that little part out,
right,
this would have been an easy 10. But it's close enough to a goddamn 10 for me.
Wow.
Like, and this is the same year Spider-Verse came out.
Right.
And I love Spider-Verse.
But that also is a movie that needs to get the fuck out a couple minutes early.
Flawed. I call it a flawed masterpiece.
God dang it. That's the thing. Editors.
Oppenheimer really did it, though.
And you know who didn't also that people will agree or don't agree with me? Yeah. Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's about 7 minutes that it's like, cut that. And it's perfect.
We love it, but it does.
Right.
Yeah.
So editors...
Get it right. You're almost there. Right. Yeah.
One more pass. Edit your baby.
It changes with time. You got to keep up with the times.
Let the baby with the bathwater. Long story short, don't be afraid to get rid of it.
Tyrone damn near had 10 for me. That is, I love that. I adore that fucking movie, man.
Right. I am excited to see it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be great.
It is.
And Marcos will. I'm gonna speak on behalf of Marcos.
Will like it too.
Well, I'm gonna speak on behalf of Marcos real quick. Is this going to fall victim of the Tommy depreciation index of his rating?
No, I've seen it six times.
So the accusation that Marcos has is that any rating Tommy gives over the course of 3 months, it drops 3 points.
Marvel movies, yes.
Okay.
Complete.
So this is a solid 9.5.
Yeah. And look,
steadfast.
to be fair, Oppenheimer dropped because I was like, I think it's a 9, and then after further.
So you've watched a lot of good cinema this last couple days.
Really good cinema, minus Barbie.
Oh, well, you'll catch Barbie, and you're going to be like, I get it now. You will
totally
be enlightened.
Get the Barbenheimer thing. Yeah. I don't know how anyone could double feature the two. I need to see Barbie, of course, but just from Oppenheimer, I don't know how the fuck you can. I don't know if you see it before or after. I don't see why you would
don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to do
that
it.
on Saturday and Barbie on Sunday or vice versa. Like, I wouldn't do that in one day.
Right.
Sorry, Barbenheimer, you know.
Right. Yeah, you guys want your fun and everything, but come on.
Because, like, if you watch Barbie, you're going to leave on a high and go into Oppenheimer, and that's just going to dissipate.
But you know what? You barely leave Barbie on a high.
Oh God!
Yes, exactly. No, it's not bad.
Okay,
but you leave Barbie hit with an emotional string, and you're like,
that's what Oppenheimer hits you with. Like, I will give Oppenheimer this: the way it ends, the book. It's a bookend. It opens with a scene, which I thought was brilliant. It opens with a scene to where it's him and Albert Einstein, and you see them talking in the distance because it's from Robert Downey Jr.'s point of view. You have no idea what the hell Oppenheimer said to Albert Einstein, but Einstein looks upset. He walks away. You go 3 hours, and then at the very end, you see what the hell they were talking about, and it is impactful. It's just like, oh, that good way to end it. Solid.
There
you brought
you
it
go.
back around.
Right.
I know what the theme of this was, even if I don't get some of the details. But it's like, yeah, it's that last drop. It's like dun 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 and fade to black, and it's perfect. It's pitch perfect. But it's just like, all right, you could have cut out a lot to get to this point. But either or,
right.
You can't underestimate the brilliance of it. It's similar to Spider-Verse in that way.
This might be one of the highest rated shows we've done.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's Barbenheimer.
It's Barbenheimer, baby.
Yeah.
Shit.
Of course. And Tyrone.
And Tyrone. They cloned Tyrone,
man. Like, that's one that I hope. Like,
movies are back, baby.
It is. Tyrone's getting shine.
Blockbusters.
Like that third kind of,
right.
of this weekend.
So, but what you're saying,
who didn't go to the theater.
What you're saying is you're grabbing people by the shoulders and be like, don't miss Tyrone.
For the love
don't miss
God,
it.
Don't. Please
don't miss it.
And you know what, to be fair, even the year before Fear Street, I think Dolomite came out, the Eddie Murphy.
I still haven't seen that.
It's great too.
It's short though, right? It's like super, I thought it was super tight.
It's tightly edited.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. You got Wesley Snipes. Like, yeah, come on.
Post-taxes.
Michael Key, yeah, like it's a great cast.
Right. I said post-taxes. Yes, I did.
He was out.
Yeah, exactly. He paid his dues to society.
He paid his dues to society. Right. He's acting great now. But yeah, no, like, I'll put it in that category. Like, watch these movies.
So is Oppenheimer 2? Because someone's asking in the chat, where would you put Oppenheimer and Barbie this year's films? So it's my favorite so far. It's better than every Marvel movie I've seen.
That's the thing. It was 1, Sammy, and it dropped to like maybe 4.
I like Barbie more than Across the Spider-Verse.
Well, you didn't like Across the Spider-Verse.
I didn't like the pacing of Across the Spider-Verse. It's like, it's a very pretty piece of cinema.
It's beautiful.
But it's just poorly paced, and then I didn't like
It's got its issues.
Right, it's got its issues, but I like Barbie better. I was laughing at Barbie almost throughout because of some of the stupid, irreverent shit they were doing. And irreverence is hard to hit, but when you hit it...
I hear this one hits it, though.
It hits it good, man.
Okay.
Everyone.
I recently also saw like the Dungeons and Dragons movies no one saw.
Oh, I saw that one. I saw it with her.
It's good.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's just like, we need more of that.
Right.
Fucking Marvel just fucking it up.
And coming soon to the McGrew's Reviews, The Haunted Mansion.
I'm not watching that bullshit.
Lakeith Stanfield.
I don't care.
Danny DeVito. Your new favorite actress. What's her name? Jamie Lee Curtis. She's Madame Leota.
She's always been one of my favorites.
She's Madame Leota.
I don't care.
She's Ray Liotta in the movie.
The stars didn't show up for that movie.
Because they were under contract. They're striking.
Good, they would have.
They would have been scabs.
For that movie.
Don't be scabs, everybody. We did this reviews to support cinema.
We did.
But support actors getting their fair due. Because honestly, all the Barbies, there's like I didn't even bring up the cast. There's a billion Barbies. Dua Lipa's a mermaid Barbie.
Okay.
There's all sorts of Barbies. And all of them are a part of a ensemble that makes the movie better. But Lord knows, some of them only had 3 days of shooting.
It's like
and they got $50,000 and no residuals forever.
They're going to do that now. They're just going to throw random famous people in movies for like 5 seconds.
They've always done that though.
They do. I mean, between both movies, that's the one thing they have in common. They both had just crazy cameos.
I think with Barbie, it fit because it's like, oh, it's this Barbie. You just throw whoever you want.
Okay.
You know, because was it Chris Evans' brother you said was in it?
Yeah.
Chris Evans has a handsome but kind of chubbier brother.
Yeah.
It's very weird. I didn't even know. She was like, it's Chris Evans' brother. I go, I don't even know who that is. I didn't even know. I was
What
like,
else is he in?
I go, Chris Evans, which one's that one? Is it Star-Lord?
Captain America?
No, it's Captain America.
Okay.
I go, is that Star-Lord? No, it's other
Yeah.
Chris. No.
Yeah.
Is that Chris Pine? No, that's no. Oh, he does look like him. Never mind. Anyway, Tommy, good movies.
Yes.
Cinema's back. Go support your
It
local
won't
artists.
be next week because Haunted Mansion.
Well, no, I'm gonna go see that with her after our 9-hour stream. I'm gonna go watch Haunted Mansion. I'm gonna go watch Haunted Mansion, and then I'm gonna wait. Yeah, it is Sunday. We're gonna go. We were gonna. So here's the plan.
Yeah.
Go to Haunted Mansion, and then I was also she wanted to go see a drag show from was it RuPaul's Drag Race? Two the drag queens are gonna be there.
Okay.
The tickets sold out. There was gonna be tickets to the door. They sold all the fucking tickets.
Of course they did.
So on a last ditch effort, I was like, oh shit, they have a meet and greet before the event.
So you're gonna do
So I
that?
bought the last ticket for the meet and greet. So I'm just gonna be like, all right, drag queens, take care of her, and then hopefully sneak her in. And so hopefully this drag queens, she puts on her puppy dog eyes and goes, hey, I traded Barbies as a kid, and I want to trade this meet and greet experience for a ticket to the show. And hopefully they let her in, and then if they're even nice, I'll go join her and be at the drag show. That's my plans.
Okay.
So then I'll come back and we'll McGrew's reviews a drag show.
Okay.
I've never been to a drag show. It's gonna be if I end up going or finding one, it's gonna be exciting times. But Barbie, 9.5, Oppenheimer 8, Big Cloned Tyrone 9.5.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching McGrew's reviews. Tommy, you have anything else to say to the people out there?
Yeah, what the hell's coming out next? What tops Barbenheimer?
Ooh,
Is this it?
well, that's the thing.
This is clearly the
Mission
peak, right?
Impossible was
Well, that was
up
last
there.
week.
Was up there though,
It's
and
not
so
that great.
so no, but it got knocked down pretty quick.
okay,
Like,
yeah.
people are like, oh, it's pretty good. Boom.
It's okay. Yeah.
So let's see, movies coming out this week. Movies coming. I gotta get some WD-40 for this chair.
It's a little squeaky.
2023. Ninja Turtles.
I'm not. I should watch it because it's actually teenagers and a Black April, which is the original April. So yeah.
Right.
I might.
So we got Captain Marvel or the Marvels.
Fuck.
We got Strays. Rogue Squadron was
Is
canceled.
Dune this summer?
Let's
Is that
see
like
here.
Christmas?
Wait, Shazam's already out. Let's see. Spy Kids Armageddon. What?
What year are you in?
Are you looking up movies that don't
Spy
exist?
Kids Armageddon is an upcoming American spy comedy film
Canceled?
produced by Robert Rodriguez, starring Gina Rodriguez, Zachary Levi, boo, Everly Cargnella, and Connor. So apparently there's a new Spy Kids coming out called
right.
Spy Kids Armageddon.
Sure.
Hold on. Let's
It's a very
see.
aggressive name for a Spy
Let's see.
Kids movie.
Movies coming out 2023. That's the name of this year, right? 2023?
It's the name of the year. Yeah.
Exactly. Let's see here. Oh, fine. IMDb. Thank you. IMDb.
That's probably the best,
IMDb's probably a
better
little
choice. They're giving you movies that didn't. Shrek 5 was on that
Shrek
list.
5. So Barbie was up. The Mission Impossible. Aquaman. No.
Oh, come on.
Kraven the Hunter. Nope. The Marvels. Rebel Moon. Nope. Ferrari. Nope. Do you want to watch Wonka?
Is that this summer?
That's the end of the year.
Christmas?
That's Christmas time.
Ugh.
Blue Beetle. I know you don't want me to be excited, but I'm excited. Dune is coming out.
Oh, Meg 2.
Meg 2.
Yeah.
The Exorcist. I'm a
That shit look good,
believer. I didn't
actually.
see the trailer.
They bring back all the originals. So
I'm sure they do.
That's fun.
The Equalizer 3
Oh, good for Denzel.
for Denzel and
He
Antoine
doesn't care
Fuqua.
anymore.
The
Gran Turismo.
The Nun 2, Gran Turismo. Fast X is already out. Insidious, The Red
That is
Door.
already out. Yeah, that's it.
Dungeons and Dragons, John Wick 4 is
We're-
already out.
August is here, so we're
Untitled Fred Astaire biopic.
yeah, we're almost done with the summer. movie
Yeah, I
season.
mean, that's it. Little Mermaid came out. Flash
so
came
this
out.
is the peak. I think it'd be
Babylon.
safe to say.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Zatanna.
Ted
Is
Bomb.
Zatanna coming out this year? No.
Nah,
See, they're giving me fake shit.
they are.
Scream 6 came out. Super Mario.
I'm sure these movies were playing to come out. That
Haunted
Assassin's
Mansion's 45. Oh.
Oh.
Megan is below. Yeah, these lists are weird. Tommy, let's
So
get out.
nothing.
Wait,
We're
what?
done.
We're done.
So it's just fun shit.
No more movies. Movies are over. Hold on. Why isn't my player not working? Come to see the anniversary party. Saturday, July 29th. We're not doing a show Thursday, so you should be sure to go to the show. Where the hell is my outro video. Tommy, what is going on with
I don't know.
with QuickTime? I think this computer's slowly dying a slow
Who
death.
uses QuickTime anymore?
I don't know. There we go. There we go. Hey, everybody.
Okay.
Please join us Saturday for the 9-hour stream. I'm working all the way through. Probably not sleeping the next couple days. Please come. Please join. Please donate. Please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Tommy,
Yes.
say goodbye to the people.
Yeah, goodbye, people.
Bye, people. We're going to see you next time. See you Saturday. No show Thursday. See you Saturday. Be there or be square. No, but seriously, don't be square. I'm working really hard.
It's circular.
I'm gonna be so tired, but please support us. I appreciate you. Yeah. I had no songs to sing. I ran out of songs. I already sang Barbie Girl. Oppenheimer doesn't have a song. Oppenheimer Girl. Yeah, it seems in bad taste.